and hello again. What up, YouTube? We're back here live on Jackal Grinds podcast. We've got Izzy-Duz-It,
You know
brand
me.
new,
I'm back.
coming back in. We'll have our third co-host on whenever he decides to get here. The doctor will be arriving shortly.
It's funny. I was watching some music video. I was watching some music videos the other day, and the producer was his name was Jerry PhD.
No
I
way.
swear to God, bro. I've been waiting fucking to see Justin and tell him about it.
So what was it? It was a
It was
music
it
video.
was a music video, and the person who shot the video,
Yeah.
his name was Jerry PhD. I just feel like someone took his name.
That was his name, huh?
That was his name, bro.
It almost makes you wonder: is there anything truly original anymore in this world?
Right? I feel like it's really hard to come up with an original idea.
Yeah. Like extremely hard, except for the time shoes that we thought of earlier. I mean, that was still on my mind. Like that was a genuine, like,
That was a good idea. That was a good idea.
because you're always on time. Just have
Mhm.
it always stenciled in, like
Yeah. Just
boss,
time.
just go. I do what
Where you
time
at?
you think it is? What time you supposed to be here? Oh, right now.
Right now? What are you
He's
talking
like,
about?
well, you see, I'm always on time.
time. Just, I'm always on time.
Yeah, no matter what foot I'm on, I'll be on time.
Hell yeah, that'd be some dope ass shit.
So, yeah, but no, that's like one of the last few. I mean, other than that, it's like, what else is there?
And
That's
then
original.
at the end of the day, that's just an idea about making a shoe. And that's not new.
Shoes aren't new, but
The idea of making a shoe isn't new. And then the idea of putting words on the bottom of a shoe isn't new either.
but the
But
word
the
we're
words
using,
we're using is the new idea. Exactly.
and that's where it gets real.
Yeah,
That's when you're truly on to something,
exactly.
and nobody else ever thought of this.
Hell no, that's a good ass idea too.
They'd
Always
have
on
to be
time.
the coolest shoes too, like just the coolest.
Or I
fucking
feel like they
shoes.
would do better if they were like flip flops or sandals.
Oh,
Here
I
it
think
comes.
Jerry's here.
What's up, Jerry?
I heard some icy footsteps
Right.
out there. I was like, oh, it's Jerry.
Nah, bro. You want to hop in the middle since we're doing a Jackal's podcast?
We got a new couch, man. Have you been?
I
on the
like
couch
no,
yet?
I haven't been here since you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Go ahead and hop in the. Go ahead, hop in the center, bro. It's your podcast, Jackal.
Jackal's podcast.
Yeah,
No way.
we're doing a Jackal's podcast. You don't want to sit in the middle, Jackal?
Mm.
It's your podcast. Who,
What are you
who the
doing,
fuck you think
bro?
I've been talking to?
He kept telling me
He
he
was
gonna
talking to
come.
you.
Yeah,
the whole
I
time.
wasn't talking. We're not doing a Justin's podcast. We're doing Jackals.
Is this on? Oh man, it is.
Yeah, bro, it's on.
You wasn't talking to me. Too late now.
Well,
Step
yeah,
off
it's
that ass,
fine.
man.
I feel
I
you.
like being on the edge because you got the
Always on the
armrests
edge,
and
right?
the,
Yeah,
stretch
man, the
out
couch is
little-
nice, huh? It's
I
better
do
than
like
them
this.
hard seat stools.
Way better than the stools, man. That
Well,
was
you capture everything better too.
Yeah,
yeah.
It just seems like a better atmosphere to people.
exactly.
Fuck you holding up to me. Anything like that? No.
Shit, right? Oh, we had a killer ass idea earlier.
Killer $1 billion idea.
So we were basically talking about how we were late, right? And we were trying to be smart asses whenever we're late. Like, oh, you're late. Well, what time do you think you were supposed to be here? Well, on the bottom, we had a idea about shoes, right? And on the bottom of the shoe, you know how when you step, you make a footprint. You know, like if you got Nikes on, you got a Nike footprint. You got Timbs on, you got a Tim footprint. Well, in this shoe, on the heel, we were gonna put on time. So right here, it would be on time. So when you step in the snow, you're on time. You know, I'm on time. I'm not late. I'm on time. What are you talking? What are you talking about? You're on time. No, you're not.
I see
And then
where
you
you're
lift your
going.
shoe up.
Like,
and it'd
bro,
be like,
I'm
I'm on
always
time.
on time. Always.
Always.
You see time right here? I'm on it.
I'm on it.
See that?
On time.
Each foot, no matter what.
I mean, I see where you're going with that. That's
I
not
just
a
feel
bad
like it's a
idea.
killer idea for a shoe
It's a
sole.
great idea.
Great idea for a shoe sole.
It'll die out after about 2 months.
Nah, bruh.
That's a quick.
It's meant.
That's a quick flip, though.
It's meant for people who are gonna use that
That's what I
that
call it.
joke.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
I'm
much.
always on time.
Oh.
And
You
plus,
are, motherfucker.
Always.
That is a decent idea. I don't mind it. I just
And
feel
it sounds
there's a lot
good.
of loopholes that you guys aren't covered right there. Somebody's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like, no,
Of
I
course.
told you 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
that's
but
when you
But
pull
then
out.
you
that's
did
when you
say
pull out-
be
that's
there
That's
on
when you
time.
pull out your time watch, and whatever time you gotta be to work,
You
that's
just
what
write
time it
down.
says.
So if you got to be to work at 9, you put a 9 right here. What time do you think I'm on time? What do you mean? Well, A, I'm on time, and my clock says 9, so that's 9
Yeah,
o'clock
because
right
it's a
now.
dry erase
I-
clock.
Yeah.
Yes,
Watch.
you can't argue that. Yeah, I really couldn't argue that point.
We thought about everything, bro. You know, all
He said there's
accessories. We thought
everything.
about the other accessories we would need to make
Yeah.
this joke hilarious.
But like, bro, according to my watch,
I was supposed to be at 9. My watch says 9.
yeah.
You guys thought everything.
Yeah.
I'm super proud.
Yeah, we had a pretty in-depth conversation about it this morning.
So yeah, that's what the fuck we've been talking about, man.
What popped off? What you guys been up to, man? Where'd you go to eat?
Fucking over on the west side, I went to Great Moon Buffet. Went to a
What?
little buffet.
The what buffet?
Great Moon Buffet.
Oh, is it good?
Hell yeah, Chinese food. They got one out in Maplewood, but that's the sucky version.
I was gonna say,
That's like the little kid or
So
the
where
little
did you
brother
go?
version. I went to the west side.
St. Paul.
Yeah.
we went to Oasis today.
What the
I
fuck
think-
is this? What do you said it was a
Bro.
truck stop.
It's literally like a truck stop, little diner.
It's like where? And then you said it's in.
Oasis. I feel like I've heard of that.
Go down there by like you're going to Bayport.
Yeah.
Where the
And
prison
then
is.
instead of going right, make a left.
The
like,
burger
going to
place.
downtown,
Yeah.
And then as you're going downtown, there'll be a little like cutout. It's in the cut, bro.
Oh, of a rock wall. Cut out of a rock wall. Yeah.
Is it next to Holiday in them apartments?
Uh-uh.
You know what I'm talking about? There's that bar right by the.
Not just a cafe.
I think that's might be what I'm talking about. The one right next to fucking 36. Like we were going to the gun range. You know how we have to get on 36 and get off that exit. Well, right by that first exit, there's a bar that's in the cut.
Oh, not that one.
No, this was down by the water.
I remember what you're talking about, though. We both looked at it like at the same time last time we went to Bill's.
Yeah.
Bro, this place is amazing, bro.
Is
That's
it?
like, yeah,
What's their? So it's like a burger joint, or are
It's
they
a burger and
breakfast?
like
Because
yeah.
your
'Cause they
shit
got-
had. I
they
seen the
had-
hash browns and the eggs with the cheese melted on top, and my fat ass was like, "Yeah,
That
we
was a
definitely gotta go."
7-egg omelet, and I didn't have to ask for it. Like I've everywhere, like in the Waffle House. Anytime I have to go to Waffle House, they give you a 5 egg at the max, and I'll be like, yeah, can you get like 7 or 8 eggs in there? And they're like, are you serious? I'd be like a big ass omelet.
Yeah.
That 5's already big, but I'm just that greedy.
You want that? You want
Yeah.
that extra? Like I would like to warm this up in about
Later.
5 hours.
Yes. Which I did. I didn't even warm that bitch up. I ate that bitch cold, dude. Fucking.
Damn,
the
fucking
hash browns were-
savage.
Bro, I
It was that good, huh?
smashed it, bro. So
You
good.
can, if you can eat it cold, it means it's good.
It was amazing.
Hell yeah.
I heated up Sierra's whatever it was chicken.
That chicken thing looked like it was like, you know what I'm talking about. That it's crazy. That fucking fried chicken breast looked crazy as fuck.
Country fried.
Yeah, bro. But then
was
it
so good.
then it looked like it
Cheese sauce.
it looked like it had a bunch of seasoning on it. Like
Yeah,
it was like a peppercorny color. So like you think about like it literally looked like they covered that bitch in black pepper.
Yeah, the baby ate shit out of it. I liked it. I think I liked it. I didn't really mind it. Yeah, but the portions were also insane. It was really
That's not bad.
I think they got rated for the best burger in Stillwater quite a few times.
That's smacking.
Yeah, and there was another burger they had up there too that I didn't see. Well, I mean, I seen it on the menu, but
You didn't like
look at
see it.
Yeah,
See
because
it.
I walked in and I seen a couple people eating the eggs Benedict though.
Ooh.
Boy, let me tell you, I've never walked into a restaurant and almost slapped the shit out of the person that was eating there. Like I walked by, right, and I was like, yo, I'd jack that bitch right now for her fucking eggs, bro. And even Cody.
Ooh, I wonder how their hollandaise sauce is.
Cody loved it.
Oh, you went with Cody? We saw y'all.
Yeah, I
earlier.
saw
That's
Cody
when you
earlier.
left to go there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's where
okay.
we went to Oasis, me, Cody, Sierra, and Brittany, and the baby. We all went down there. Yeah, he got holiday sauce on the
Eggs
on the
Benedict.
hotcakes. No, he got
Oh,
hotcakes.
he got hollandaise sauce on
Hotcakes
pancakes.
On the Oasis hotcakes. I think that's what he got. Yeah, Oasis hotcakes, but he got scrambled eggs on top, which like I told him, I was like, bro, you're not gonna do like sunny side up or something. You're just gonna got scrambled eggs on top.
He don't
So
like
you
yolk.
basically got a fucking omelet with some hash browns, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing like some sunny side up eggs
That's what I'm saying,
on
the
top of
yolk-
some hash browns, bro. You crack that bitch open, mix it all together. I don't know if you guys like food
I
touching and
do.
mixing and shit, but that shit's fire, bro.
I do.
That's up there with like cornbread and chili.
Yeah, well, then we got the
I could tell you one if you want. You got it, or I got
I don't
one?
even know what the name of it was, bro. Those fucking fries, they were waffle fries with chili con carne
Oh,
on it.
nice.
Oh my god, bro! Like
So they were like
Cody
some
did the
chili
shit. Yo,
fries.
Cody made me laugh. I couldn't eat it, bro. I was like, I don't know if I can eat all that. Like my stomach was tore up.
Hell yeah.
Cody goes, oh man, let me get some of that macaroni and ordered it, right? Because I was eating the cheese curds.
Yeah.
Oh, they got
Baby.
cheese curds
Yeah, the
too.
cheese curds were on point. The baby and meat was. That's what me and the baby did for the appetizer. They ate the chili con carne fucking concoction.
That shit
But
sounds good as fuck. Did he
Cody,
smash that bitch?
Cody took the, when they're like, yeah, you can have one chip.
And he
They
took
take
the
one with
best chip,
everything on it.
the chip you leave for
in
the person who
middle.
bought it.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. And he picked it up, so we paid for it. Just to say, we paid for the cheese curds. Because this nigga ate all of the waffle fries and chili con carne. This motherfucker was like, and he's like, this is so good as it's dripping onto the table, and I'm like,
It's like it's like the perfect,
cheese,
like the one they're gonna
yeah.
record for the commercial and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. And
It's
then
the perfect cheese
if
waffle
you look
fry.
Back, if you look back at the actual like fries and shit,
And the rest are
all of
trash.
it's gone. It's just
All of
fries.
it's gone now.
Yeah, you're like, where'd the sauce and shit go? It's like, well,
He's
dude,
like,
he has all of it
oh.
on one fry, bro. It was so funny. He smashed that shit.
That's
And
what you
then,
get for telling him he could only have one.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you girl should have never said just try it, and he was like, try it.
Alright.
He ate all that.
Don't
shit.
even worry. I know I'm like that. I could tell by looking at it. I'm
Then the
like
waitress
that.
went to take it back. He said, hold on. There's still some chili.
Let me get it.
He was too. He was scraping that motherfucker dry. And I
All
was
right,
laughing. She was
you can go now. You can go now. Don't even. I appreciate it. This shit was good.
I'll just take the cheese curds. You keep that. He's like, yeah.
All right, that sounds great. I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to say it.
The fucking the what is it? The parchment paper. Yeah. So good.
Let me fold this in my.
That shit was. And then Cody, right? So Sierra was wearing this sexy little fucking like crop top, but like I mean I built her up. She's gonna want to dress nice. That's fine. Build her up, whatever. Well, we were fucking with her, right? And she was like, Cody said something like with like a batch of biscuits.
Oh,
Right?
y'all fucked up.
Right? Like, and no, Sierra said it. Sierra said, yeah, oh yeah, I look like a whole fucking thing of biscuits. And I was like, I like biscuits.
I
And she was
love
like, Of course you
biscuits.
say that, motherfucker, right? And then Cody was talking to her, and then what the fuck did he say? It was the biscuits one, and then it was and then she goes, he said I should have got the Oasis something. It comes with a muffin, and Sierra loves muffins, right? And she goes, muffin, where? And he goes, without even thinking, bro. He's like, lift your arms up.
Oh.
And I didn't know what he meant, right? And I'm sitting there thinking,
You got a muffin underneath you?
yeah, and then I was like,
Ooh.
then I'm sitting there, I start laughing, right? And she's like, fuck you, Cody, that was quick. I'm not even mad at you. That was a good one. Fuck you. And I was like, yeah.
Shit's definitely.
And then he goes,
He's going on the kill list.
well, no,
He's
he
on the
was
kill
Bro,
list.
he was on one today. He looks at her and goes, what you staring at my gut for? And, right, so if you know what that is, right, if someone says, what you looking at my gut for? And you go, peanut butter, and bam! You know what I mean? That's Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
That's Phil Collins, right?
Yeah.
Yo, me and Cody lost it. Sierra's like, what are you guys laughing at? And I'm like, shut up, Jacob. No offense to you, but that's his son. Shut up, Jacob. You know what I mean? It's peanut butter, and bam! Yo, we were cracking up.
I don't get it.
But yeah,
You gotta watch
Trailer
it.
Park Boys, yeah.
It was earlier, like when we said the Canada Goose shit, and you was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
The Canada Goose.
You gotta watch Letterkenny, bro.
Yo, I didn't see the new season.
Well,
Is
because
it
I've
good?
seen a few
Yeah.
episodes of Trailer Park Boys,
Did
but
you
not
like
a lot of
Levine?
it.
I loved it, bro. I fucking I legit was laughing so hard every episode, bro. I'm like, and I'm looking at Shantae. I'm like, is it because I'm high? Is that why it's so funny? And Shantae usually like the shows I watch. She is stupid. Her she'll sit there, like we'll watch TV together, and eventually like 10 minutes in, she's like, yeah,
This is
fucking
stupid.
stupid.
Yeah, Sierra does say that.
But she was actually watching this shit, and she was giggling and laughing. She goes, "No, this is actually really
Bro,
fucking
the shit
funny."
that Mo Bean has to deal
Nate, don't run!
Yo,
Don't
he's
run!
like,
They'll
"Why is
shoot
he
you!
running?" He goes, oh, I don't know. Probably because it never works out for a black man.
Black guy, cops, you got your guns out.
Yeah, and this motherfucker's gone, bro. By the time they cut back to him, he's
He's
6
gone,
fucking
bro.
blocks down.
He's like in the middle of the field, almost home.
Bro, that shit was so funny. That
And then
man
the
ran
fucking
it.
the little the short petite Indian chick,
Oh.
the dude's brother. So it was like they're fucking. It was like two Middle Eastern Indian siblings. Like it's a town full of Middle Eastern Arabic people, and they don't fuck with the cops. You know, they just like regular brown people don't fuck with the cops. Well, two of the kids in the town became cops, and they're like real racist, and you know they're fucking like, get over here, you fucking punk, come here, fucking shoot you. You know, the fucking your stereotypical racist cop. That was them. They grew up to hate their own people was the joke they would always say, because she'd come around the corner. She'd come around the corner, and she'd have her gun. Fucking freeze! I'm gonna nick you, you goddamn bastard! And he's like, whoa, I didn't even do nothing. You know, I stopped the kid from getting. He was trying to stab somebody with this. I stopped it. You should be. I'm a hero. He was like, I'm a hero. I'm a great person in my community. I stopped the stabbing. You asked me to stop them, and I'm stopping them. And she's like, oh, weapon! Tases him. Tases him. Yeah! Mobib's like, oh, fuck. Hit the ground.
I like when they put him in the fucking vehicle with the racist dude. So they got this dude that's spitting this, like, straight, fuck Muslims, they're the problem, pop. And that's when I told you that the sister threw that canister at the dude, hit him in the head.
He was doing some racist street preaching.
Yeah, and they were like, and this black guy, right, mind you, they brought a black dude out that spoke no English.
He was like French
straight
or something.
French, straight off the boat, brought him in and was like, hey, you know what I mean?
Do you hate Muslims? And
Muslims?
he went up there and said some shit in French.
Yeah, they were like,
and the captions were pretty much like, I have no clue what you're saying. What's going on right now?
So the dude, they're like, hey, he's a racist, and he goes, oh, racist?
Racist?
Yeah. So he's like, all right, get him on stage.
He starts cutting up. He looks at him and goes, you racist?
Yeah,
what the fuck? You racist?
Yeah, so
you know, puffing his chest out, and they're like, oh, take him off now, take him off.
So Mobine's sister's like, fuck this shit. So she throws her furnace. I mean, perfect Tom Brady fucking launch. Smacks this dude in the head, right? They freak out. Mobine and Nate and 8 are freaking the fuck out. They're like, yeah,
they're happy. They're like, you got him, blah, type shit.
Yeah, then he runs over and he's like, all right, Moonbeam, come here. And he's like, whoa, no. And they're like, whoa, he didn't do it. Nate's like, whoa, he didn't do it. And they're like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And he's looking at his sister, and his like sister standing there, and the cop seen the sister do it. So he looks at Moonbeam, he looks at the sister, he's like, all right, just. So he takes him and he goes, what are you gonna do, man? This is fucked up, blah blah. He's like, man.
Pretty much just made a example out of him.
Yeah, so
like we will arrest you fuckers.
What it is he doesn't. All right, so the cop didn't like the whole time this dude's talking all this racist shit. The cop's giving a dirty look to the guy. He's like, man, so anyway,
because the cop's not racist. He broke it down like, you know, I make this joke all the time. I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally. He broke it down. He was like, if you make me at the end of the shift, if I have to do a bunch of fucking paperwork because of you, I hate you.
Yeah.
If you're white, I hate you. If you're black, I hate you. If you're Muslim, I hate you.
He threw Mobine in the truck right there, not because he hated Mobine. He was like, bet.
But that's where they had the racists do that.
He was like, go get your fucking, you know what I mean? He was like, I'm tired of hearing this dude talking shit. Mobine's the best one out of them all that I could probably trust to be in here with him and get this through to his head. Let me throw these two in there by themselves. He throws them in there. One's handcuffed, one's not. So they didn't handcuff the white dude, but they handcuffed Mobine, right? So Mobine's sitting there talking to him, and he's like talking shit. Like, you talking about this racist shit? He's like, how do you think this affects the community? And blah, blah. He's straight up
Malcolm X'ing him.
Pretty much.
Like, he's not being nice about it. He's like, you're a fucking dick. Woo, blah, blah, blah.
You're making a whole race hate another race for no reason.
We don't hate you. We're just trying to live our life type shit.
So all of a sudden, this dude passes out. He said, oh, shit. I killed him.
He had asthma. That shit was funny.
Shit was too funny. He said first he was jumping on top of him, right? He's like, motherfucker,
you stupid bitch, just jumping on him.
And he's like, I can't breathe, I got asthma. So he gets up. And he's like, all right, whatever. So he starts breathing weird, right? But he's still talking to him. He's like, yeah. And he spits all this crazy knowledge to him, right? Good
game. And then he literally was like, boom,
and passes out. And he goes, oh shit,
I killed him with my words. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then it hit.
I killed him with my wokeness.
And then it hit him, and he was like, hold on, I didn't kill him. He's dead. Hey, he's dead. He's fucking hitting the door and shit. Like, let me out. This dude just died.
Fire, I didn't kill him. I was just talking and he died.
I killed him with my realness. I swear to God, I'm stuck in him.
He's like, man, get the fuck out. He pulls him out, and he looks at the dude, and he checks his pulse, and he's like,
he's not dead, dumbass.
Dumbass, yeah. And he's like, get out. He's like, He's like, I can't, Harper, I killed him with
The
my
one with
realness. He said, man, you didn't kill him with shit. He goes, why'd you put me in there? He said, I thought you hated us. He said, man, I don't hate you.
Yeah.
And he's like, I
That was the
hate
first
you
time.
just as much as I hate Batman. You know
Yep.
why? Because you both make my job harder. He said, I don't care what color you are. If you're gonna sit there and talk shit, and I gotta do some paperwork, you're making my, I fucking hate you. You know what I mean? So I don't care. He's like, but don't
He
do
was
it again,
cool.
Moonbeam. Right? Soon as like he unlocks his shit, walks over to his sister and mate, they're all talking, and his sister gets another bonus, bro.
And she's about
And,
ready.
and
She's
she
about ready to
launches
fucking.
this bitch, yeah, and it just cuts off because all you see is all of them look up and she launches it, and Harper look over, and the guy's coming out of the fucking truck, and it's going right towards him. And I'm like, no, she did it again.
And
But
then
the
it cuts
sister
to
don't
them
play
just
no
running.
shit, bro. Yeah.
She was lit. It was nice to see her fucking become a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But man, they had a lot of moments like that where it would be like, there was another moment, Mobeen, and they was playing around, and his sister ended up breaking her collarbone. They was doing some WWE type shit. They was wrestling, and she ended up breaking her collarbone. And so they're in the hospital.
Harper saved him at the end of that.
Yeah, they're in the hospital and shit. And in other first world countries with free healthcare, healthcare's really bad. Like, it's not bad, but like getting seen is really bad. Like, you're gonna sit in the hospital. You think it's bad. You know, for us, we sit in the ER and we're 4-hour trip. You know, you're there for 4 hours and then you go. Them, it's like 4 hours. Then you're getting seen. Now you're sitting in another room for an hour. You know, type shit. It takes a really long time.
There's no social, like, if you're if you get free healthcare, you get free healthcare. I don't care if you got a shit ton of money. I don't care if you got a little bit of money. You're sitting in that room with them.
Yep.
Mobeen ends up sitting next to this white dude
He's drunk.
who is drunk and
Racist.
just posh as fuck, bro. And he's racist as shit.
And Mobeen.
And it goes with it at first,
Yeah.
right? He's like, man, he's like, look at this fucking place, crowded. Look at all these motherfuckers. You can tell they're border jumping pieces of shit. Movies, like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. You know, he
You're
looks
not wrong,
around. He
yeah.
looks around, and it's a bunch of. He's like, okay, yeah, it is a bunch of. You're not wrong.
you're not wrong. Yeah, it's a bunch of immigrants, you know, basically in there. But then he starts getting super racist. And he's like, see, this is what's wrong with us. The problem with you people. Oh, I don't mean to mean you people. And he goes, no, I understand. You mean with us people. And he goes, see, you're one of the
You're
good
one of
ones.
the good- yeah.
And that's when Mobeen just keeps fucking with him, right? So he lets him go for
Being
like,
real sarcastic.
yeah, for
Like, you could
You
tell.
can tell, yeah. If you're really sitting there and you're like, yeah, fuck.
But this
fuck,
nigga,
fuck.
he was drunk and he was happy that the brown motherfucker was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so he's like, you're one of the good ones. So then it cuts off.
Yeah, he shuts up for a little bit, and out of nowhere, he says something super racist. And Mobeen is like, bro, what the fuck?
Yo,
What the
yeah.
fuck, bro? And he's like, oh, I thought we were on the same page, mate.
He's like, fucking same page. Hell no, we ain't
We
even
were
on
in the same book.
He's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck you think you're sitting here talking to me like that? I am of color. And you're
Start
gonna sit
snapping
there-
off on him.
Yes. So they snap out, then they call him up there. And he has some crazy ass posh ass name, right? And he goes, oh yeah, that would be you, right? He's like, oh yeah, good thing I gotta get the fuck out of here. Fuck you guys, right? So he leaves. Well, 8 had been wandering around. So 8
Eight,
has
he's
autism,
special.
bro. Yeah, he has autism.
They said
This
his
is
name is
This this is the show letter, Kenny.
no.
Mm-mm.
This is man of Mobeen, man like Mobeen, man of a Mobeen,
Man of
something,
Mobeen.
something like that.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I didn't know.
eight got his name because his mom dropped him on his head eight times
times.
in the first week he was born. So he's slow,
That's terrible.
right?
Yes.
He's slow. That sets up how slow he is.
But
You
he's
know
a
how slow
really
he is.
good person.
So he's walking around, right? He's in the hospital, fucking just walking, lost as hell, and he finds a
Scrubs.
yeah. He
finds
he finds a cabinet, you know, like a closet.
Mine? Oh, I don't
All right,
know
the clone.
You serious?
I got it. I'll here. You can hit her.
So is this a live fight?
Yeah,
It's
she
live
was the
on
only person
Facebook, though.
watching it last time.
It's live on here. Hold on.
Yeah, let's get yelled at on that. I don't even care, bro. That's the content itself.
But anyways, 8. Sorry guys, work with us. 8's walking around, and he finds a closet full of scrubs and he finds like a
Nurse's
PPE
closet.
closet. He finds
Yeah.
a PPE closet, and he's looking, and he starts like it's flashing back to him. It flashes to him that he sees it, and he's happy, and then it goes on a little bit with the episode. Flashback to him. Now he has scrubs on. Goes on a little bit of the episode. Flashes back. Now he has a mask, and he's coming out the room. He's coming out the room, and the nurse who picked up the posh racist dude who Mobeen was just tripping on, comes around the corner with him, and he's talking shit, and he's being racist, and she's like, bro, shut the fuck up. She's a white lady, but she's not for any of the ignorance type
Well,
shit.
she was like, she was like, I'd say she was like Indian or something.
No, she was a white lady. It was a white nurse. It was a white nurse who brought him up.
Yeah, she didn't.
She was
wasn't
white
having
for
that
sure.
racist shit, yeah.
And
she
and
looks
he
at
was
the
talking shit about how long they're taking and
Said
how
she was
shitty it
gay.
is. So she was woke as hell. She was like, "Shut the fuck up." And he 8 comes out the closet and dressed like a doctor. And she goes, "Are you a doctor?" And he looks at her real surprised and goes, "Yes." And he goes, "All right, here's your doctor.
You're not their doctor.
Here's your
Right?
doctor."
She literally says it to his face, "You're not their doctor, right?"
And he
then
goes,
she looks back at the dude and she goes, "Here, this
Here.
dude's a doctor. He'll
Yeah.
help you."
like she knew something was up, but he was just being such a dick. She was like, "Here you go."
And he said some racist shit to 8, bro. I don't even remember what he
And
said.
8, he was like, "Oh, of course it's a brown one."
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
walks into the room.
And 8
and
ain't,
eight-
the 8 ain't stupid. 8 was like, bad.
Okay.
It's a brown one, huh?
And looked at the nurse, and then next thing you know, it cuts to 8 talking to Mobeen, and he's taking his glove off, and he's like, "We gotta go. We gotta go.
And he's like, yeah,
we gotta
why?
go.
The guy
We
comes
gotta
out
go."
and he goes,
And his gloves,
my asshole.
his,
Oh.
his gloves, like the tip of it is like red and
Yeah.
brown.
He's going, dude comes out, dude's fine. She's like, "Oh, my asshole." Oh, he's like, "Where the fuck is that doctor?" And they're like, what are you talking
What the
about?
fuck
He goes,
happened?
"I went in here because I had some fucking irritation."
No, he had
around
a concussion.
something,
He had a concussion.
And they sewed my asshole shut. This dude he sewed my man's asshole
I thought he
shut.
shoved his hand up
No,
his
he
ass.
sewed it shut, bro. He sewed it shut. And then and the nurse literally giggles, right? They come to the nurse and she's giggling.
And she
then there's
looks
a
at
doctor, or somebody and like run, like she just looks and puts her head down, right? And they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta go." And Mobeen looks at 8, 8 goes, and he goes, "Did I do
He looks,
good?"
yep.
And he goes, "You
Did wicked. You
Yeah.
did wicked, bud.
Yeah,
and
like-
8 just smiles. I did wicked.
Yeah,
I did wicked. Because they were getting yelled at. They were in the middle of getting yelled at by the CPS. Harper and CPS was like, "What if they did this? What if they're abusing?" And then Harper's like, "Wait, who abused him?
I'm on
Abusing his
clock.
sister? Nah, that's not happening. He's good. He's good to go."
That's
the next thing you
wild,
know,
dude.
8 comes around the corner and this dude with his asshole showing. And 8's like, "We got to go right
And
now."
they look at the CPS lady, and CPS lady looks at Harper, and she's like, "Are you gonna handle this?" And he's like, "Fuck that, I'm off clock." You know what I mean?
I'm
going
off
to the pub.
clock, yep.
You know, he walks straight out. He's like, "Nah," because he looks right at 8 because he knows what happened. He looks at Mobeen at 8. Mobeen's like, these big ass eyes. When you know Mobeen did something, he's like this. He just looks at Harper, and Harper's like,
I'm off clock,
"I'm off
bud.
clock. Fuck this." He ain't got time for this shit.
Did I pass this to you at all? Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, I like that because I like how they put in that.
It's a good
Harper
fucking
isn't
show.
That
racist,
sounds pretty
bro.
intense.
It's a really good show. It's a
Oh,
really good
so
show. I haven't seen a funny show like that in a while.
Yeah, it
Like-
sounds
You know, I
pretty
watch people
intense.
do nothing on there too.
And the one thing that'll throw people off, it's a BBC show. It's a Britain show. It's a British show.
I've been
Sorry.
watching so many BBC shows lately, like between White Gold, what is it?
You gotta watch the old ones, bro. The old ones are so
I have,
weird.
dude. What
Their
is it?
fucking
Cat-
comedy
Kim and
is
Cat
so
and- Kim and
weird,
Kathy.
bro.
What's there's
Or-
two lesbians that my grandmother used
Or
to watch on
what the
PBS.
fuck is the one?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who's the shit too. Doctor Who's the shit.
I've
You ever
that.
seen Luther?
No.
With yep, that guy Idris Elba. No, he's a cop. He's a cop, and he almost killed somebody. He almost killed a serial killer, and then he got in trouble for it. You know? His temper. You know? That was his thing. Was his temper. That was one of those shows. Yeah, I'm a good cop, but I'll fucking. I'm like Batman. I'll break your neck and ask you where's the Joker.
Bro, I've been watching the shit out of Lucifer, dude. I can't stop watching.
I don't. We was just talking shit about Lucifer earlier.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't really like
I
it.
just
I
had
feel like it's a
deja
real
vu per
basic.
se.
It's so good.
Basic.
Let me honestly, if you were to read the Bible, how Jacob
I feel like
does
it's
it,
real.
well,
It's
think
real.
about
Like
it. His son, they're telling you that Lucifer is, the son that rebelled. He got sent to hell. You know what I mean? They put some shit in there like he has a mother and some shit like that.
does.
But
Lilith.
No, Lilith was his wife.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Lilith
Well,
was his
he
wife.
It gets strange.
anyway,
It
what I'm
gets
saying
strange.
is,
I got a tangent after you're done.
yeah. Well, in this one, Lucifer gets sent to hell because that's what they made him do because he rebelled. And he's like, that's your punishment. You're gonna go right over hell. That is what you are to torture. You know what I mean? The jail.
Yeah.
What does the
And
Bible say? He's the ruler of earth.
yeah, well, anyway,
Yeah,
he
that's the
takes a
Bible. We're
vacation.
talking about the show.
He takes a
The show,
vacation
the
on the
show,
earth.
kind of like the Bible, like they're on the same track as the Bible, and then the show takes a huge left.
Well, what they're saying is everybody blames everything on the devil. You're always like, oh, the devil made me do it. Oh. And he's like, bro, I didn't make you do anything. Sins came from your free will. God told you that these are sins. You have a choice whether to do or not to do them.
Yeah.
If you do them, you get sent to hell. When you get sent to hell,
You deal with me.
you deal with me. I am a torturer and a fucking warden. He goes, I do not make you mortals do anything that you don't want to do. Yes, there are stories of the apple and Eve and him tricking people and stuff like that. But like he says, he's like, I'm not evil. I just, you know what I mean, torture people. So he has a huge
Yeah.
sense of justice.
It's
But there are times when
it's a show where they fantasize the devil.
Well, it's not even fantasizing.
Oh, definitely, it's fantasized. They they turn the.
more or less you telling me what's.
I feel like they turn the devil into. They make you. They give you the other person. They give you the other person's POV, and by doing that, it makes.
They
You
have a
know,
super
it's like look at my
religious-
side.
they have a
You know,
super
I'm not a bad
religious-
guy.
They have a super religious, well, not super religious, but they have a religious corner or CSI girl that she's huge about her faith, but like they said, she's like, what do you believe about the devil? She's like, is he evil? And she's like, I think he just gets kind of a bad rap. She's like, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that maybe it's just not everyone's understanding of what's going on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that I understand, and they kind of play with it, and they make you, yes, empathize with the more, which that to me, where you're going off there, is I was going, oh, this is where the industry is like, oh, let's fucking like love and make Lucifer something cool, and, and Satanize it, Illuminati type shit. I'm like, I can understand where they're
you know,
going
if
with
I can
that.
make him look cool in this TV show.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like, oh,
that's
well,
easier
Satan
to-
isn't that bad. Satanists
Yeah.
just get a bad rap, and it's like, well, yes, but what are you saying?
Or like
you're not saying Satan
another
should-
another theory. My tangent kind of plays into that because I feel like it's this new theory I've kind of been reading on is it kind of shows why the devil did what he did. So pretty much the basic story is it was when when he was an angel, you know, God had made Lilith for for him, Lilith was his shit first, and then he gave her to Adam. It's like
Instead of the rib
no,
story,
this is Adam's. Maybe you got to play with it before he gets it, but it's for him. Now this is Adam's. Don't touch. And then God got rid of Lilith because of the connection.
Well, the temptation and
Well, no, the connection between Lilith's love for Lucifer and Lucifer's love for Lilith when Lucifer was an angel now. And plus, this is all a theory. There's really no at this. It's kind of a theory for it, and so that was Lucifer's wife, right? That was his first love, pretty much, and then he gave it to Adam, and then God destroyed Lilith because of the connection with Lucifer, and then God made Eve and Lilith's image, spitting image. She's Lilith, she's Lilith. It's not Lilith, but it's Lilith, pretty much. It's Eve, and pretty much used the same mold to make Eve, and then named her Eve. And she, instead of going to Lucifer, having anything to do with Lucifer first, she immediately went to Adam. So her first love and her only love is Adam. So now there's not a temptation between Lucifer and Eve. And then, Lucifer kind of butthurt, damn, God took my bitch. And then I look over here, and my bitch is right here. And in the Bible, fruits, fruits is kind of, that's I feel like you can use that. It's used multiple times as a symbol for sex. She gave, there's a lot of times where it comes up where it uses her fruit or, the fruits were exchanged type shit. It was
You want to know
exchanged.
something interesting?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say something. Because I hear your theory.
It's just a random
and
ass
I've
theory.
heard that because that's
And then the fruit that she ate, it wasn't no fucking apple on the tree. It was really she fucked Satan. She fucked Lucifer.
Well, that's how
And
I hear
then
the
that's
theory of
and
her
then
being
that's
the
what
yeah.
that was the thing that triggered God to kick him out, and
And you know
he then
it's
became
it's
Satan
curious about that. Saying
and all
Satan
that
was a
shit.
snake, right?
Yeah.
Or a serpent. When a snake opens its mouth, it's almost identical to a woman's vagina.
Yeah.
And that's what I hear.
Mhm.
It is. If you look at them side by side, it's like the same thing.
Yep. With the fucking.
The split tongue, the way it opens, the way it, as soon as it out, it was like this.
And then when you go inside, they're fucking.
Yeah.
They're
It's almost like a fucking
the
thing.
fangs, or the fangs could be.
No, quid's more like the venom sprayer. How they spray
Yeah.
venom out, like the gleeking.
Well, it's funny because on the show was what cracks me up is because they're always like, the one of the demons, Mazakin, who is God created. You know what I mean? Everything obviously. So God created.
No one's hearing you right now.
So God created this demon Mazakin, or they call her Maze, to
The black bitch.
Yeah, to keep whereabouts on Lucifer
Yeah.
at all times. So all the angels, all his brothers and shit, know Mazakin and can come to her to see where he's at. Well, anyway, she's having dinner with Amenadel, who is the older brother of Lucifer.
That's the black guy. Right?
Yeah, he takes souls to and from hell. You know what I mean? He took, obviously in this version, he took
Thanks, man.
he took the mother, their mother. Thanks, man. He took their mother, God's wife, who is yet to be named so far that I've seen. But anyway, she's back and she's trying to get in good graces. But really, she's got this side smirk, so she's trying to get back at God. So to me, I feel like they're trying to say, "Well, what's the real love of God?" Well, I'm not going to go there yet. I'll just say I'm going to finish what I'm saying. So anyway, Amenadale is played by D.B. Woodside, who's black. You know what I mean? Big black dude. Well, anyway, he keeps going. God keeps sending him to tell Lucifer, "You need to send your ass back.
Go
to
back."
hell." You know what I mean? If you don't go
They
back
keep
to
fighting.
hell, people will leave and souls will leave hell. You know what I mean? Shit's gonna get fucked if you don't go back. So he's like, "No, brother, I'm not going back." Blah blah blah. So anyway, Amenadale's like, "Either way, one of these days, I'm gonna fucking take you back by force. We're gonna go back by yourself." But he's pure.
That's
so
the thing.
he can't-
There's always like that's the tension between the two.
Yeah,
It's always
so
like a fight.
His whole story
Lucifer
arc,
always has to weasel his way out because out of nowhere
that's what
it'll
he
like
does.
it'll get like real shaky because like when they talk to each other, it gets real shaky. Time pauses and no mortals
That's
can
his
see.
power. That's
It's like
that's
it's like
Amenadale's
everything's
power.
frozen and we can't know what the fuck's going on.
If Lucifer prays, Amenadale will come. So when he goes like this, Amenadale shows up. Time stops. Slowly.
Yeah, it's like he's talking and the next thing you know he's like, what the fuck?
"What's
Oh
up,
god
brother?" And
damn.
he'll be like, "Oh no, I didn't want anything. I'm just using you so I could stop time. So I had to stop this bullet from killing this human or something." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So Lucifer selfishly uses his brother all the time. So anyway, that pisses Amenadale off. Amenadale is a pure being, constantly tricked by his brother, which drives him to do impure.
It's kind of like a Loki Thor relationship.
Well, shows you what happens to a fallen angel. So
How easy
Amenadale
it
is
is.
soon. So
He's
after
on
a
the
while,
path to become.
But Mazakin and him have a conversation. I'll never forget this shit. This shit was so funny to me because they're like, he has this huge dude. Lucifer has this huge thing about goats. He cannot stand the fucking fact that everybody fucking refers to him as like the goat man or the goats like sacrifice. He's like, who the fuck does this shit? Why would I want someone to sacrifice a fucking goat?
Yeah.
That's stupid. So he constantly he's bitching about this, right? Well, one night there's Maze and Menadale get in like they get serious and they're fucking, but they go to dinner and they're
bound chicka wow
yeah, they're
wow.
talking, right? And they're sitting there and they're like, she's like, so I gotta ask, what's up with the goat thing? Because she doesn't know everything.
Yeah.
The heavenly people, you know what I mean? The celestials know. And he's like, oh, that. So this is where you start to notice that he started a path to becoming a fallen angel, which is supposed to be righteous. You know what I mean? He was like, oh, that was me. I spread the rumor about 1,000 years ago, and that's his wings went from white to they start turning black. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But I guess that didn't even say anything because I guess he takes people to and from hell, so he figured that's really up his wings and not. So anyway, he's like, yeah, I spread that shit about 1,000 years ago, man. I thought it was funny. Everybody started sacrificing goats and just putting goat heads on and doing gas sacrifice and shit. And he just got mad and kept asking everybody, where's this coming from? And I would be like, I have no idea, brother. You know what I mean? And
I have
like,
no clue who started this.
Wow, you're the real demon. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, don't give me credit for that. You know what I mean? So, like, I like that show because it shows you that even the purest of people, like when you're tempted to do, like when someone tells you to do something and like you have to get it done by any means, whether it be good or bad. There's two ways to do something. There's always, and that's what the therapist really. The therapist in there
The
is what
therapist
yeah,
bitch, she fucking
she's
fell in love with that
humanity.
nigga.
She will literally tell Lucifer, well, everyone has a choice. You know what I mean? Because angels weren't given free will. They have to do what the Heavenly Father tells them to do, no matter what the
Then
fuck.
how did Lucifer rebel?
And because he chose, he was jealous. He wanted and that's what they try to prove in the show. He was jealous of mortals. They had free will. He wanted free will. He doesn't want to do what Dad says. Dad says go to hell, right over hell. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you want to do that? I don't want to do it.
That's
dude.
just depressing as
And he
fuck,
goes-
bruh.
And then he looks at it and he goes, "Well, you treat these humans with the utmost fucking pride, like they're God, like God's creation. We're your fucking kids."
Yeah, I
He's
feel
like,
you.
know, and so that's why he goes to Earth because he wants to live among them and know why God favors
Them over
these
them.
Well,
Them
and then
over him.
God destroyed Egypt and sent plagues and famines down
Now,
to
this
destroy
is what I
other
wanna say
nations.
to
It's
you on
like
this.
God is like, yeah, I loved them until they were
Guess-
stupid,
Guess what they tried
and then
to
I
say?
threw my flames down and
Guess what they-
sulfur.
Guess what they tried to say? Who did
That
that?
bitch looked back and I turned
They
her to
tried
salt.
say God's wife did that because she was mad because God was showing too much attention to humans. So God's wife sent the plagues down because he looks at his mom and he goes, "Mom," she goes, "These revolting. Why are you living down here with this revolting muck? You know what I mean? Why would you do that?" And
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, oh yeah, Mom, why don't you just kill them all?" She goes, "Oh God, I would never do something like that." He goes, "Yeah, because you know what I mean. The plagues, the locusts, and all that killing the firstborn stuff wasn't on you, right?" And she
Oh.
goes, "Well, that was different. I was mad at your father." And he was like, "Yeah, he's mad at my father, right? So you decided to kill his pets." And she goes, "Well, it wasn't all that. It was something else too. It wasn't just the humans." So they try to pin it on.
He found-
It wasn't God that was angry at the humans. He had some type of celestial light. Because as they say, God is made in our image, correct? And we have
We're made in
in
his
his
in
image.
his image. But we also have women who we have sex with and copulate.
Who are
and
made within His
In
image.
His
Men and
image.
women are both made
That's-
within their image.
So they say that God has some type of, you know what I mean?
He's
They
fucking
has somebody
somebody.
to consummate with to make the angels, which make, you know what I mean? So if
I feel like at that point, that shit turns into Greek mythology.
that's what I was saying. I was like, bro, you guys are getting super fucking Zeus and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're getting
Shit
real
on me,
Zeus and,
oh, so,
What was his girl's
Hera.
name? Hera. Yep, you're getting real Zeus and Hera on me.
And I was like, that shit really kind of got like sideways.
I
with
feel
me,
like
but-
that's the best. If we're gonna go off of, I'm talking about best religion in the movies or books, like in the entertainment.
entertainment wise, definitely
Greek gods,
That
bro.
was obviously made for.
They were the
entertainment.
shit.
That was made for people to put
Well,
on
Stories and
Greeks did the Olympics first. You know,
Yeah.
they loved entertainment
Yeah.
stadiums
And we
and
still
plays
do it,
and all
yeah.
that
Yeah.
shit. Plato
You know
and
where marathon came
Socrates.
from?
Huh?
You know where marathon came from?
Yeah, Greek. It was after the war with the Persians, and he ran 27 miles back to give the message.
26.3 to the city of Marathon.
Yeah.
Yep, he ran all the way there. Told him what was it? The war was over,
And then died.
and then died.
Yep.
Right, like
Yeah,
what,
straight
like
on
you
that.
think like spontaneous combustion?
It's over.
Just boom. You think he blew up? Just
The
the war's over.
All I
Boom.
can think about is like him running into a town because I can picture it in like you're playing like what's a fucking game I can think of? Skyrim. You're playing Skyrim and this dude, you just look over at a non-player character's running in a
NPC,
town,
yeah,
full
just-
fucking speed.
Just on a horse. Or, yep, just running.
It's
Just running.
over.
The war.
And it
It's
just
over.
drops, and you just see his fucking like gold drop out, and you're like,
Right,
"That
a little
nigga just
blue
died?"
soul go up.
And then it's like, we'll forever remember this day in Marathon, and I'm like, oh.
It's not one of the Olympics. Here is
Yeah, I see where we're going here. So that's
Right.
how it happened. That dude's heart just
like
blew
when you
the
get a
fuck up.
history lesson from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, for real. Like that used to make me mad because they're like, we're trying to follow history down to a T. I seen this the other day, and I think it was
Like, ooh, that's the battle Enzio was in. Yep, I jumped from that clock right
roof,
there.
that
That clock is named Notre Dame clock. How do I know that? Because of Enzio.
Killed
Watch this.
37
He
people
jumped
in
off,
there.
and then there was a little hay bin at the bottom.
Yep.
You can jump from the top all the way to the hay bin, and you won't die.
Control that eagle, but you didn't know it. You know?
Yeah.
That's what somebody was saying. They were saying back in the day, what is it? Ubisoft used to be strict. They're like, we're sorry for putting crossbows in Ezio's time. Like,
Oh yeah, on his back,
Yeah,
on the
'cause they're like,
trailer,
we're
and
so-
then didn't put it in
they
the
didn't put
gameplay.
game, they're like, we're so
Yep.
sorry, we're gonna remain accurate to this shit, and then they fucking get Valhalla, and he's got a dire wolf. This motherfucker's riding around in like the Netherlands in a dire wolf. And
Or
yeah,
he's
dire
pet.
wolves they did exist, but back when dinosaurs were around. So obviously, fucking. You know what I mean?
This Viking's not
weren't
gonna have a
right-
dire
yeah,
wolf.
dude, you know what I mean?
Or
This
the
is
funny thing is when they get to start petting on the polar bears and shit.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
oh, all right, yeah, come on. I thought
That
we were
whole
getting
game
accurate.
Irks the piss out of me. Like it is so. Just the mythology in it. It's like, dude.
I've played it
it's
a
the
couple
Avengers,
times. I haven't
bro.
got. Of course, that's
It's
what
the
I'm
fucking.
saying.
It's Thor. I'm Thor. And
It's
I hate
not.
It.
I feel like there's a. Man,
I like
I wish I could remember the name, but there's a it's like a Shakespearean.
It's like Beowulf.
There's a Shakespearean story that's laid out where it's hero gets put up, hero loses battle, hero goes through
Hamlet type shit.
a long journey to get stronger.
It's
hero.
Hamlet. His
yeah.
brother. He wound up betraying your brother. Your brother
Yep.
betrays you, and you have to go fucking. Because my brother's about.
It's
to
like a
betray
great thing, and then a betrayal, and then a journey, and then you face the betrayal again, then you win.
Your father
and you
ends
fucking-
up getting killed in front
yeah.
of you, and you get trained under the guy that killed
It-
your
it's,
father. You killed said guy that killed your father. End up meeting back
It's a
up with your
template. There's a
father,
certain
your brother
template, yeah.
Fucking betraying you. You go kill your brother, then you become the baddest motherfucker in the world.
Pretty
You
much.
Figure out why that's transsexual because there's a woman.
What
You play
the
as a woman the
fuck?
entire time. You're not like that's what cracks me up. You're a woman the entire time. And then like there's bits and pieces where they do glitches where you have to play as her, and I'll be like, fuck, is he forgetting all women?
What are you talking about at this point in time?
I don't know. I'm really lost.
Valhalla.
I've been
I
lost
th-
for a while.
I'm sorry, Valhalla. All right, dude, Valhalla.
I
your
was.
main
Once you said
character-
something about a
Alright,
transvestite, you lost
You
me.
know Desmond?
In
I'm not
Valhalla?
saying you're a transvestite, I'm
Well,
saying
I
Desmond.
was
Remember
lost
Desmond
for a
in-
long time.
In-
Altair
You talking about in Assassin's Creed, the main guy? Yeah.
You play as a woman, like except you're not Desmond. You're a woman. I don't remember her name. It's Erica. But I think her name's Erica. But you play as her, and you can.
Like
be a
she
man.
goes back in time.
Yeah, like she goes the same way Desmond does. She gets in the Abstrigo, what is it?
Mhm.
Fucking chair. You sit in the chair, and then you can do missions. Like after a while, you get out of the chair and you play as like
Her.
and then you get back in the chair.
And now you're Ezio or some shit.
I forget his name. It starts with an E. Ivor. It's Ivor, or if you're a woman, it's something else. I didn't play it. That's crazy.
Fucking sexist.
No, I just couldn't.
Why didn't you play as a woman?
'Cause usually
Jackal?
When I play as a woman, I
Oh wait, no,
sexualize
not
it.
Jackal.
I'm just
Jerry PhD.
Jerry PhD.
There's a
Jay
fucking there's a
Oh.
video guy named Jerry PhD.
Money. Is there?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, we need to start playing Warzone, bro. I've been not a dumb
Bro, I've been trying to get you on Warzone for so long.
Bro,
But I
I've been
understand
getting,
it's
like,
been
the
family
top-
time.
The top like fucking 3. And it's
Sure.
harassed because
I don't
you'll
believe.
shoot the last guy, and the other guy will be like,
We gotta
"Oh, he's
do-
killing him," and I'm like, I just shouldn't be shooting.
I wish the Royal was duos or something.
They got the
The mini. No, it's solos, and then they have the.
Bird is mini duos, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's mini solos right now. Last time I was playing it, cause bro, I'm talking about I found the perfect spot for that. The perfect spot. I've got like 2-3 dubs. Like literally, you go every time. It's a little construction spot. You go every time. There's a little hole in the building. You go right in the hole. There's a box right there. Every time. Every fucking time there's a box, and that box always has something good in it.
Damn, see, I don't know that.
And then you get that, and then right away, no one has nothing. You loot everything in that little building, and in that building, everybody who landed around, that's the only good loot. And then you
Yes,
just
it is.
fuck them up.
Absolutely.
Next thing you know, 9 kills and shit. Bro, it's great.
I didn't
Hold
tell-
this real quick.
I didn't tell Cody about your dumbass jump down the car. I'm angry. Bro, I just, like, somebody else did to me the other day. Somebody else did to me the other day. I was like, damn. That's what he said, too. He was like, oh, switching seats. I said, no, you got shot at and decided to jump out and shoot back at him, but it was a whole team. He did, not you. I'm just saying he did. I watched him because he didn't. He switched seats before. I was angry as shit. I was like, this dude already switched seats. He jumped out because there was a dude shooting at us. And he was like, all right, I'm going to kill that guy and get his money. And the next thing you know, he got killed by like 2 teams shooting each other. I was like, all right, you're fucking. Nope, I'm going to keep going. And the guy's going, why'd you jump out? Why'd you jump out? He said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll be back.
Buy me back, bro.
I'll be back. Yeah, no, he said, I'll be back. I got this.
Did he come back?
Buy me back. Instantly, he goes,
3
your
minutes
fucking,
later.
your teammate got his ass handed to him. And I'm like, he's like, buy me back. And I'm like,
All you hear is the ping noise. Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a fucking replay over here, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna go this way.
It's too far,
Shoot
bro.
off, yeah, I'll be circling that motherfucker just to fuck. Oh, I saved a clip. I do gotta save and show you guys that. I want to show you guys each that one day. So
You doing some bullshit?
oh,
'Cause you
I
suck?
got angry. I dropped down. I had like 8 kills, right? Maybe 8 or 6 kills.
Okay.
So I was doing good. Some dude ran me over. I said, this bullshit. So I ended up winning the gulag. Came back out. I said, you know what? I'm done with this bullshit. I'm running everybody the fuck over. So I landed in some random spot where there was a car and some loot. Got some loot. Got a decent gun. Got this car and I drove around that map till the fucking end of that map started. So I was driving around right when there was 10 people left. And they're over there fighting. There's 3 of us driving in a car in a circle. We're all doing the same loot. We all don't want to get out of the car. We all say, fuck it, we're the only ones with vehicles. We're just going to keep doing
Yep.
loot. If somebody comes out, we're going to hit them. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
So one dude would come out, to run to another building, and one of us would break the fucking circle. And
Are you all in the same team?
Nope, we were all playing solos. So we would fucking run him over, right? He'd run him over, and we wouldn't let him get out of the car, though, because you get out of the car, we're going to run you the fuck over.
Yeah,
So he
don't
said,
get out of the
"Fuck it,
fucking
I'm not
car.
getting out of the car, right?" So
Don't
we
go grab
ran
that
him
loot.
over. So we did that. Like I ran one over, and then the other dude ran 3 over, right? So anyway, this dude gets fucking cocky and runs over and tries to get out of the car. Well, a dude comes out of the house, starts shooting him like gets out of the car, downs him. I said, "Oh no, not my boy!" So I fucking drive up, and as I jump out of the car, I jump it over a hill, and as I jump it over a hill, it lands on top of the dude, but doesn't kill him. It just hits him. So he's like, "Fuck!" and he gets hurt. He like runs over, and I look up, and I'm like, "Oh, there you are, bitch!" Bow, 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 and I kill him, right? And the other dude's getting ready to like self-revive, and I'm like, "Nah, fuck that!" Bow, kill him. I'm like, "You shouldn't have got out of the car, dumbass." So I'm like, "Fuck that!" So I take his car. So now there's like 6 or 5 people left. I'm driving around. I'm like, "Shit, I'm gonna win this. I might got this." So it gets down to 4 people. I'm like, "Oh shit, there's
No,
2
you start
driving
getting too
around.
nervous.
There's me and one other person, right?" Gets down to 3 people. I'm like, "Yes, there's only 3 people. The only fucking problem is we're all
C4.
driving the fuck around." Nope.
Oh,
So
everyone
this-
got the car?
Yeah, so this dude runs into a fucking rock, right, and gets out and tries to loot this like random spot. I don't know why he did it, but I was coming on his ass because we had to keep going to where
Yeah.
the circle was going. I'm like, "Why the fuck did you get out of the car?" I said, "Fuck this!" So I jump out of the car and I block us in because the other guy was driving on the other side. I block us in and I fucking shoot him. I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He's getting in the car, but his car was so fucked up from me ramming it because I kept ramming it a couple times before. I fucked it up so much when I shot him, I downed him, but I fucked the car up in front of me. So I fucked his car up and started smoking. Well, he's down. He's like, I fucking go to kill him, right? And you hear, "You fucking piece of shit! You shouldn't let me get in the car." And then it cuts off, right? And I'm like, "Yeah, you're just mad, pussy, right?" Boom!
The whole shit blows up.
Everything blows up to me, right? And you just hear me go, "What the fuck?" And it goes, "Second place." And I'm like, "The fuck you mean second place? I didn't do anything."
What the
Well,
fuck
then It
happened?
goes to the replay, right? And it's me standing there shooting the dude, and I'm like teabagging him, right?
That's
Trying
what
to
you
pick his
get.
shit up, and the fucking car blows up next to me and blows me up, kills me. As the other
That's
guy's
what you
driving
get.
over to fucking run me over because he's like, "Oh shit, this dude's over here being a dumbass."
That's
But
what
yeah, I
you get.
killed myself, dude. But it was such a good clip. man. I was like, "Yo,
That's
I
a
did
great
some-
clip.
No, I did some Izzy shit because I just dropped in and I did end up killing somebody too. Like, I think I finished them because I came in and the guy didn't see me come in. I was like, "No."
Came up behind him.
Yes, yeah, I was fucking
Sniping and
good.
shit. That's the best feeling. When you catch someone sniping coming out of the gulag
Yeah, I did
and they're
that
not
shit.
paying attention at all. Next thing you know, you're like, boom,
They
hit
don't
you.
listen.
Oh, ha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
if you hear
Gotcha.
someone's dropping in, you know what I mean? Like, look the fuck around.
Instantly.
Like, yeah,
I'm
I
doing a
drop in and the dude's
360
like-
around me.
You can tell he's into it. He's like, "Shoot this dude."
Right.
I'm like, "Nah, I'm finishing this motherfucker." Like, yeah,
You fucking
deserve
crouch
this.
and get real
Yeah.
close. All right, what I've been doing lately is beating you up with
Beating
my
the
gun.
fuck-
Pop, 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 pop.
That was my favorite thing.
I
man.
like the
Dropping in.
Drop in.
Bam,
Pop,
bam,
pop,
bam,
pop,
bam,
pop, pop,
bam.
Sierra, dude, I
Like,
have the
what the
greatest
fuck?
thing. This is what I do now. I drop on the top and I start sniping and I make people come to me. Like, I don't care if you're in a car or not. I'll shoot just to make you come to my building to come up. And I'll spray hearts, right? And I get on top of the thing. So these people run in and they open the door and they look around and they see a trail of hearts leading to the back. So they think that's where I'm at. I shit you not, it's worked so many times.
Or what I
And
what
they walk towards the back of the thing, and I'm over on top, and I'm like, "What the fuck you doing? Just walk over." Bup, 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 bup. And he's like, "Fuck, I knew I shouldn't have fucking followed." And I can't, you know what I mean? And I'm like, "Yeah, you did." And Sierra's like, "This shit really works." I was like, "Sierra, every time I kill someone, I spray a heart, so when they drop back down, they know that if they come down, I'm gonna be friendly. But if you shoot me, you know what I mean? But if you drop back down to get your shit, and you're like, you do this and you do the teabag for, hey, I'm not gonna shoot
Yep.
you. I'll let you get your shit and jump off. I've done it multiple times. I sprayed and I was like, "Yeah, go."
or the best one, my homie, he got real into warfare back when it first came out, when this emote was around, or when the spray was around. But the person They got they got
yeah.
they got a
Where
character.
where
You know,
can
it's
fuck
it's
with 'em. You got Riot Shield ones too.
yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
like a character you can play as, and you can
They still
spray
have
it,
'em.
and you can put it on the fucking wall, and
Fuck your buddy
they
for
come
that.
up, and you know they
I've shot
instantly
at those
Yeah.
they
before.
instantly shoot
I've
at the
seen you
fucking
do it,
thing,
I've seen you do it.
and
Yeah,
you
fuck
waste the
that.
whole clip, and next thing you know, someone's behind you,
you.
like
They
you're
always
like
do it at the top of the
Nani,
stairs.
and he's
Yeah.
like Omoyawa.
Yeah, yeah. They're always at the top of the stairs because you'll come up the stairs and be like, bop, 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 and then it's the oh my
You what?
He's over top of the stairs like,
Yep.
You're like, what the fuck? Was
It's me
that?
behind you with some fucking kendo sticks.
Every time.
Smack, smack,
I've been,
smack, smack.
bro, I made someone so mad today. I cannot believe. Like, I'm pretty sure he shoved the controller in his ass. You know when you hear someone do something and you know it's what they did.
Goddamn motherfucker!
And I'm like,
All you hear
that
is
went
like-
straight in his asshole because he had a riot shield and he went up to the loadout and he ducked down, right? And I was like, no, he did not duck down. Like, I can't fucking like throw something or shoot him. So when he ducked down, he didn't pay attention when he was picking shit. So I just got him inside and shot him in the side of the head. And he was like, what? My back is too. You can't shoot me with a riot shield on the back. And it cuts off. And I'm like, what nice to you, bro. Like, he literally watched me kill him. And then he dropped. And then I shit you not, I do this all the time. I always drop the proximities down. And then I fucking ran off and I hear, enemy incoming. And I'm like, no, he is not going back for his shit.
Don't do it. Don't
Yeah,
do
and
it.
and then I hear, well, he had a vehicle next to it, and I hear, boom, vehicle destroyed, the hit marker, and I'm like, and I turn back around, he's trying to pick up his shield, but he can't because there's other weapons around.
Yeah.
He's trying to pick it up.
It's you just see him picking shit up, putting shit down,
Yeah, but he
picking
picked
shit.
up the
Oh, that's me,
self-revive.
bro.
Yo, he
That's
picked up the
me
self-revive,
all
and I killed
day.
him, and he dropped, he's trying to scoot away, and I'm like, I'll let you live, yo. And I go to walk away, so I'm running away, right? Running completely away. As I run away, I see 2 pistol shots in the back. Bing, bing! I'm like, this motherfucker. And I turn around. He's like, come on, pussy, why'd you kill me?
You shot me, bitch.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you put those 2
I gave you the chance.
Yeah, in my, like, I was literally.
I
ended up
gave you
spreading
the
'cause I was like
chance.
38 meters away, too. I was like, oh, this motherfucker gonna long shot me, too. And I pulled that motherfucking, like, what is it, like the death parade or something? Like, bah, 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 piece of shit.
You
Why
fucking
would I let you?
goddamn spare parts, bud.
I hate this game, bro.
Fucking DGen.
As long as I use that DMR, bro.
Well, you don't like the DMR?
Yeah,
I fuck with it, bro.
but
I'm trying to unlock it. I'm trying to unlock it, bro. I've been playing so hard. I've been trying to unlock it. I unlocked a armory version of it, but it doesn't have a fucking scope.
you don't need a scope for it.
I
Scopes
guess
are
I do.
overrated.
They are.
I need a scope. Otherwise,
With the DMR, though,
you
bro,
need it. You need it. Because a DMR is like
2
a
shots.
mid-long.
2
A
shots.
mid to long.
Has no drop off.
It's literally no drop off, no fucking recoil. It's meta. It is it is meta right now.
So-
If I hit you 3 times with my DNR, chest or head,
Dead. Yeah.
I-
Chest shot. They even say it on
How
her.
fast can you fire those 3 shots?
It's trigger finger.
The fire rate. Yeah, the
It's
fire
trigger
rate's
finger.
insane, yeah.
it's trigger finger.
It's
It's
equivalent
literally
to like
trigger
a
finger, bro.
MP7.
It's
Or not
it's
even
how
7,
fast you can pull the trigger.
Yeah. Like, I
Literally.
literally heard people.
Like,
on
don't
Mad
get me.
Wall
If
Bangs,
I
too.
get you in in mad wall bangs,
Yeah,
it goes
wall
through
bangs.
anything. You
Yeah.
put the FMJ on it, it goes through.
So this is what happened to me one day. I was sitting in the fucking
Literally,
house.
if I hit you with this, bro.
Yeah. I was sitting in
You
the
dead.
house. I
You dead, bro.
peeked for 30 seconds and this dude, mind you, with a satchel, everything fully up. Bow, bow, drop me. I said, what the fuck? I said, that must have been a headshot. Revive. My dude's like, no, don't waste your shit. I got you. I'm like, all right, comes up, picks me up. I get back up, my bait's back in, set back up. I pop my head out. He shoots. He misses me. I said, all right. I go to run down the stairs. He shoots the wall, hits me in the back. Big armor, and then all my shit down to like a half. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I go to run, shoots me in
It
like
puts
the
you to
arm.
red
Boom,
screen.
dead.
Red screen, bro. It puts you to
Yeah,
red.
red
One
screen.
shot, red screen.
Yeah.
You know how you get that? You know when you get low, you get that red flash. Yeah, red screen.
No matter if it's 1 or 2 shots, bro. And I'm like, that cannot be real. And
It's
my
super
friend was
meta
like,
right
yeah,
now.
it's the DMR, bro.
It's the DMR.
It's the meta now. And
I'm trying to get it.
That's bullshit. So
I have a certain
run
amount. I have a
around
certain
the
amount of Call of Duty points. You know,
Yeah.
just from playing and buying the Game Pass.
Yeah.
And if I can get to, I think it's like, I have to get to like 49. If I get level 49, you get it. If I get to level, I think it's like 45. If I get to level 45, I can buy. I have enough Call of Duty points to buy 5 fucking tiers or 4 tiers, and then I get it, bro. I'm just
Can't
waiting.
you just unlock it by doing challenges with
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
weapons like it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can unlock it by doing regular battle pass shit, but
I hate that.
I want it.
I just pick it
You
up
know,
and do it.
I got the free money. It's free money. You know, it's not free money because I bought the
You
battle
did buy the
passes,
battle pass for
but it's
$10.
free. You know, I
Yeah.
don't have to go and pay for nothing. I already have the money there. I didn't have to pay for nothing. I bought that from hard work. So, you know,
just
fuck
makes
these
me
4 tiers.
bro.
Give me my DMR so I can
Yeah.
go crazy. And then I've been leveling up. I got one in Armory. You know what Armory is, right? That's the fucking, you unlock them.
Mhm.
I got one in Army. I've been leveling up, and it's fucking like level 4 or 5. So I got a couple attachments.
Mac
I got a
10.
sight. I got a sight. That Mac 10 is
My Mac 10's already at like level
nasty.
35 now, and I don't even have it unlocked because it's on Cold War. But I have it at like level 35 because I pick it.
You
from
got the
all
free
the time.
zombies?
Yes,
They got free
yeah,
zombies
yeah,
this week.
yeah, just
We should
downloaded
play.
it. Yeah, it goes all for my birthday, 21st.
21st is your birthday?
Yes, sir. Be 33,
What are you doing?
dude. I don't know, man. I don't even fucking know.
How have you not talked about that? All right, guys, this is how we're going to make these birthday plans. 33, what are you doing? You want to do something with the guys the day before or the day of? Because you got to spend one of those days with your old lady. You get what I'm saying?
It'd probably be the day before.
Okay, spend the day of with your old lady. I feel you. What the fuck we gonna do? We can hit the casino. We can hit a bar. We can do a podcast. We can do
We can do a podcast. We get the bar or Nino. Fucking Angela.
we can go to the Nino.
We wanted to go the other day, I think.
So y'all can fucking explain that shit to me.
Dude, we should go bowling.
Dude, I've been.
We can do
I
that.
went
We
when
can
I
take
first
our.
landed,
We can have a fucking adult night. You know,
Yeah, for real.
we
You know
can take
what I want to do? I want to go to fucking arcades, bro. Like, all of them ever since all this shit.
up
happened.
down,
Fuck. Do they even have them anymore?
up down. It's called up down. It's in North Minneapolis though.
There's the Smash arcade on the 4th floor of Mall of America. I don't know if it's open.
Oh yeah, if you want to go to the Mall of America, we can do that, and we can bring the ladies if you guys want to do that.
Well, they could shop downstairs and we'll be in the arcade.
Just give them the credit cards and yeah, cause they got the VR shit, and then they even got the fucking. They got the, you know, the Nerf, the circular Nerfs where it's
Yeah.
like a fucking,
Oh,
it's
the
like a
balls.
ball.
Yeah, the
They got
balls.
a little fucking thing where we can get on teams and shoot the shit out of each other.
Yep. And they got
We can really
go-karts.
practice, like, you know how you talk about that tactical shit with John Wick. We can do that shit, but with Nerf. I'll fuck y'all niggas up, bro.
Bro, it's like, I've always like
I'll fuck,
wondered what
bro.
would
I'm cold as
someone-
hell with Nerf guns, bro.
What would you do though if like someone took that shit super seriously? and
Of
was
course, someone's in there
like,
taking that.
no,
Someone
not like-
someone has a membership there every Thursday and Friday. Every day you can fucking
Well,
count on them,
when you
and they're
say
going
John Wick, this is
ham.
what I think. Like,
And
I've
it's not a grown up. It's a fucking 7-year-old
Oh, I
kid
know, yeah.
that's fucking you up because he's
Nice.
there every
day.
week.
And he's like, fuck this. Like, my mom brings me.
My mom brings me here every week. You know, if I get good grades, I get to come here every week.
Doing one-handed cartwheels, shooting the ball.
You ever seen Wanted?
Boom.
You ever
That's
seen
what I'm
You ever
saying.
seen Wanted?
Now this is
Carbon
what I
bullets?
picture. Like my friend would always say, he was like, bro, what if you went into like a laser tag place one day? Because my first time I went to laser tag, it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Like, yeah, it's running around shooting everybody and shit. But I always like, I picture it like you're playing a video game. Like I run in, I fucking jump over the side, kick this dude in the chest.
What? What?
This is what I
Think
always laugh.
think of this guy playing laser
This
tag
is
with your
what I'm
10-year-old
talking
kid.
about. This is why I laugh because I was sitting there one day. I said this to my friend's mom.
It
Wait,
goes
What the
crazy.
fuck was it called? I think it was like Discovery Channel. They had laser tag, right? I was
Yeah.
sitting with my friend's mom, and she used to love me because I always had to sit with the adults when I was a kid, so I always speak like a little bit more mature than I was. So we were like 11 or 12, and I was sitting there, and she's like, Justin, why aren't you, you know what I mean, out there playing with the kids? I'm like, oh, I'm just waiting for laser tag. And she's like, why? And I was like, I'm not in the mood because it wasn't the same as like there were some cool arcade games. It was like pretty much kiddies
Kid
speedball
shit,
and
yeah.
But then there was the
Everything a
laser
fucking
tag.
2-year-old could play.
Yeah, but it didn't open up until after 2 or something like that. It was something.
Yeah,
stupid.
something weird. You had to wait for the cool employee to get in. You know, he's a little hungover. He's a little late. He's out in the parking lot smoking a blunt. You got to wait for that guy
But
to
I
come
think
in and
Pulp
open the shit up.
Pulp Fiction had come out around then, and I was like one of those few kids where my mom let me watch whatever.
You had a
song
wallet
they
that said
are.
"bad motherfucker."
Yeah,
You know
what
what's
I mean?
funny? I was literally like, no lie, no cap, bro. Like 30 minutes ago, I was thinking about the wallet, "bad motherfucker," Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
I was
for
just
real.
thinking about
you
it.
don't get to see what it really
For
looks
no
like till
fucking
it
reason.
calls you. I don't
No,
know.
they have them. You can buy it. It's a little wallet that says "bad motherfucker" on it. It's
Yeah.
dope as hell. I thought
Well,
about
see,
it.
that movie came out, and that made me think like, so if you're gonna be like playing laser tag, like, so what if you were like that one person that took it super fucking serious? Just a bunch of kids in there, maybe a couple teenagers.
Yeah.
In there and they started. They're like, all right, everybody get ready. So like, you gotta go do shit. like, all right, well, we got a special. He's been here all the time, blah, blah. Now, you say John Wick, right? John Wick just didn't shoot a gun. That man burnt people's arms. So when you say you're going to go in there and John Wick it, I picture you going in and as soon as it goes, you going around the corners, right? Looking around like John Wick. Dude comes around the corner, gun in your face, kick him in the fucking leg, you know what I mean? Break his arm, then shoot him. Bing, bing.
Hit him with the John Wick. That's the best arm bar in the world, bro. John Wick will put you in the arm bar, break your arm, and then shoot you.
At the same time, and then he's like, bing, bing. Oh, yeah, you're out. And then you get out for him, right? And then you run across the wall.
Is that the Duke Nukem voiceover when you get,
oh,
yeah, you're out.
You go in there, like, I shit you not, my cousin used to do.
Have a good day.
My cousin used to go out there. You could hear him across the fucking way we're playing. He'd be like, I'm getting ready to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And
5 Kill Street. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
Shit, dude. I'd be like, man, I quit.
Are you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
We're going to start in 3,
Kenny.
2, and he's like, I'm all out of bubble gum.
It's like, fuck, I'm done. Dude, you're already taking your shit off. Like, dude, he's going to kill me, bro. I already know.
He's gonna come up behind you and just be like, you're out.
My friend's mom, my friend's mom was dying. She's like, Justin, you got the worst fucking imagination I've ever heard in my entire life. She's like, I don't think anybody's gonna go into a laser tag and break someone's arm. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I've seen Pulp Fiction, bitch. Fuck you mean?
I've seen.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Lord saying to me, like, fuck you mean no one's gonna kill you. Like,
What type of burger you want?
fuck, man.
What is that? A big Kahuna? A big Kahuna burger.
Yeah.
I've never had one. May I try some?
I'm gonna be fucking John Travolta, where he's like, "What the fuck's going on in here? Like, they're breaking niggas' arms in here. I'm out of here."
Right? Or when he accidentally shoots dude in the back.
In the back, yeah. Bow! What the fuck? He's like, I didn't mean to. Should have thought safety was on. Like,
I
no.
thought safety. It's not my fault. Why is he sitting in the middle seat? Why is he sitting in the fucking middle seat?
Arguing like this. Who fucking argues with a gun? Like, that's why I like Remy and what's his dick. That's in Pulp Fiction. Basically, too. I love that. Remy and what's the other dude? Ed Winsler from
That sounds familiar.
Boondocks.
Boondocks. Yeah.
Jr. and Remy, and fucking Samuel L. Jackson. He's like, the absence of evidence is what is it? The absence of evidence is so I don't even know what
Something about
said.
it was like
Yeah,
the absence of evidence is something about
Is
like the
evidence
evidence of
yeah.
the absence of evidence is evidence of like not being
Present.
Present.
no
Absence.
not being
There
like getting
is
away
no,
getting
there's
away
no
like
wrong.
if you don't have evidence I go free.
Yeah. Like that's
And
why
it's
they
the
rob
absence of
places.
evidence is evidence of what's it called when you didn't do something?
Innocent.
Innocence. The
Innocence.
absence of evidence is evidence of innocence.
Yeah, so like, he says
That's what he
crazy
was
shit.
saying.
And
That's what he
he
was saying.
says
So
all
I don't
that
know why I
shit.
couldn't come up with the word innocence.
And he says
It's
all
everything
that
in my
shit
life right there. I just
over
was
a
like,
man texting. That's all he said because he was like, "What the fuck you doing?" He's like, "Texting my bitches." He's like, "Smiley face." He's like, "Yeah." He said, "What the fuck
fuck?
has a nigga ever had important to say over a text message?" He's like, "Well, I said my bitch's smiley face." He said, "Point and made, point case made, right there." He goes,
That's not
nigga
important.
technology." He's anything you send with your thumbs can't be important. And I had to think about that. I was like,
you might be right.
You
Like
think about
this.
that. Anything I've ever sent in a text message has never been that fucking important. Because you're
Never.
gonna call somebody if it's that fucking important. Unless you.
I've
really
definitely
really-
broke up with
What
somebody.
movie? That was from Pulp
That was
Fiction?
No, that was from Boondocks, buddy.
Oh, you guys switch movies so quick. I'm
You
just
gotta
like,
keep-
what?
Well, that's because you gotta keep. But
That's
that was 'cause
Boondocks, bro. He said
Samuel L.
Onceler, and then we were like,
I haven't
Boondocks.
seen Boondock Saints.
Not
Or is it the
Boondocks, just
Boondocks?
the
Boondocks. Not the movie, the show.
Well, 'cause
The-
I've
the
seen
cartoon.
some of I've seen some of the episodes. I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah, yeah.
seen all of
Not-
them.
Not Boondock Saints.
Nah, Boondocks.
That's a great fucking movie. You want to talk about a movie? Boondock Saints. That's a great fucking
A
movie.
lot of people say it's good. I've never seen it.
It's great. I feel like you would love it.
I've been
They're
told
very
to watch it.
I feel like
That's
he would
why I
be
think
he
I
would be
didn't
one of
watch
them. I feel like this nigga would be the perfect example of one of them Boondock Saints nigga. Cause the real
He's not one-minded.
The real-
They're not. They're more one-minded in their way of justice.
no, think about how he says he would act when Civil War breaks out.
Oh, well, yeah.
See,
What do
like-
I say?
like you're real religious, and you're a God-fearing man, and that's what they were. But at the same time, they were about justice.
They're
Like if
about
you did some
justice
fucked
in
up
their
shit,
family.
like there was it was like I don't know, it was fucking It was an Irish mob nigga,
Well,
and they were
basically,
doing.
the only person I'm gonna feel fit to off is somebody who's done worse shit than me, and that
Yeah,
gives
that's
them
what
a,
that's
that gives
that's
them a
what
high
that's what
grace
happened.
period.
That's
That
what
gives them
happened.
a pretty big
It was like
grace
an
period.
Irish mob,
And
Irish
because
mob
I've done
guy.
some
What did
fucked
they
up
do?
shit.
They killed their family, was it, or
yeah,
or they got like a
they-
sister in prostitution? There was something like
they
that.
dealt somebody's sister, they killed the sister, something like that.
Something like
And
that.
these
Sister got
dudes-
into it with the wrong people.
Yeah, so these dudes went and wiped out the entire fucking
Organization.
organization.
When
Because
and I'm talking about execution style in the middle. I'm talking about in the middle of in the middle of trial. They like broke there. Someone was having trial for some, or was it trial? Or was it church? Like it was some type of congregation. It was people all around. They broke them out. They're like, get on your fucking knees. Did a little prayer, iced them, and then put fucking coins
I
on
haven't
their
seen
head.
it in a while. Last one I seen was the
Great
second one.
fucking movie, bro. If you have
All
time,
Saints
watch
Day.
it, bro.
All
It's
Boondock
on-
Saints 1 and
it's
2.
on-
It's
it's
a
on
great
Netflix.
fucking movie.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Great fucking.
Pretty sure it's on Netflix. I've
Yeah.
seen it on there a
That's
few
one.
times.
Daryl's
That's
like
that's
the
one of the
one.
movies you watch as a kid when he
Reedus.
turns like 14, 15 type shit.
Yeah, I watched it.
Normus Reedus is
Norman
amazing.
Reedus does really good in there. And
So is the other
Sh-
the older guy.
Sean Patrick Flannery or something his name is. And
Something
then
like that.
What's the older dude's name?
I don't know. He's in a lot of shit though.
Yeah, what is the dad?
He's always the old dude with the fucking really white hair
Yeah. He's
and the
Irish
black
as fuck.
mustache. That was always funny to me. He had gray hair.
Her
You
black
know,
mustache.
gray. I'm talking about gray hair. Gray's the moon hair, and then his mustache was black, like a dark, like a real what the fuck is the 5 minute beard shit? What the fuck is that called?
Just for men.
Just for men,
beards.
real just for many, real black. Like that's a fucking
It's a bro
Brazilian black, just for men type shit.
Yeah.
I see that shit you posted with the ones that say the ones what is it?
I have no
You
clue
can
what you're talking
say
about.
Fucking Vegeta with the hard R.
Oh,
And I had to think about it for like 2
the ones who
days.
can say it, the ones who say it, but it's
say it,
okay.
but
The
yeah.
ones who won't say it, and then the ones who use ER.
And Vegeta's on there twice. The ones that say it, but like no, they shouldn't say it, but at the same time use the hard R.
Yeah,
and I'm
the-
like, it's
the-
like Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then
It's old school Vegeta. Fucking,
Hard
you know,
R.
Ozaru Vegeta. Him and Nappa was side by side,
Side
just
by side.
smiling.
But it cracks me up because it's like,
Right next
but
to Frieza and
they're-
shit.
They're not like really like they only. I don't
Frieza
even
should
know.
have been the number
Frieza's
one.
racist.
Frieza's more or less the one. Cause I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's
he's
the
the one-
fucking white
like,
supremacist.
Frieza.
He's like, I want to see these
Monkeys
monkeys tear each
tear-
other apart.
Like when a man literally looks at a person
Literally.
and
When
goes,
he gets
he
Broly,
goes, "Ugh, why did you touch me, you fucking monkey?" And it's like,
What?
what?
First of all,
Whoa, wait.
what did you
That's
say?
a white guy.
Or
You
the
call him a
funniest part is,
monkey?
Broly, no, look what they did to your father.
Yeah,
Right
that
out-
shit
what a
was-
tragedy.
Right?
That shit was
And then
too
the
funny,
coldest
bro.
part is he was talking to his dad. He was like, you know, right now, what would unlock his potential
Yeah, that
is
shit
in,
was
you know,
cold.
he's like, I've been observing these monkeys for a very long time, and they react off of emotion. What would unlock the next level is he had a emotional state or something very emotional happen to him. Looked at the dad.
Dad was like,
And
"Yo,
dad
what
was
did
like,
that do?"
What can we do? And Frieza was like,
Hey,
Broly, look what they did to your father.
Broly snapped.
Broly
and
was
whooped
like-
everybody. Well, then Vegeta and Frieza and Vegeta and Goku took off, and Broly was just smashing
I
Frieza
like
to
when he
pieces.
dragged Frieza's head
Across the,
fucking
like
mountain.
they did with what he did
Goku.
to fucking Goku. He did
Yeah.
to Vegeta, or not Vegeta,
Frieza.
Frieza.
'Cause he
Vegeta
spent-
didn't really get wrecked by Broly. I
No.
give him that. He got out of the fight before Broly started learning.
Yeah.
Oh, he knew. He was like, "Oh fuck this."
Goku was like, "All right, my turn." Vegeta was like, "All right, cool. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Kakarot don't got it. Somebody give this nigga some power.
Piccolo,
Right now, yeah.
Piccolo."
Where's that fucking Dende at? Come here, you fucking. What are you again? I'm racist as shit.
And
I fucking love
Frieza's
that too because he's fucking Namekian. You know he
Fucking
wants to say the N-word.
Namekian.
You know he
You
wants to-
goddamn
every time
Namekian.
Every time he sees Piccolo, you ever watch the glare he gives that?
He'd be
motherfucker?
like, "What's up, Namekian?"
You know the hard R wants to come out there. He's fucking.
But you see, have you seen anything about the new arc?
with the stronger warrior than
I watched
Goku
some crazy
with the
thing about
goggles.
Lisa's
Yeah.
father.
Well, what they're trying to set up is
Well, I
a
heard
return
there's-
for Bardock.
Yeah.
They're saying the new people, so pretty much it seems like
I heard they're supposed to.
you
bring
remember
the same
'73. You remember '73? Yeah, that they always say that, but
God. I
that's
heard they're supposed to bring
that's
the actual
like-
Saiyan God and the actual Dragon Ball Z, actual Xenon.
bro.
I'm
When
trying to
they
think about
don't
it.
hold your breath,
Like,
bro.
that's what I keep hearing. 'Cause
Hey,
that's
bro.
what it's called Dragon Ball Z,
Hey,
and I'm like, I keep hearing
It
that.
hey,
would be
bro.
the end of
Don't
it. If
don't
they did that, it would
That's
don't
what I
hold
end
your
it.
said.
breath,
And
bro.
then
But
there's no more money.
that's
Don't
what I said.
don't hold
Here's
your
not
breath,
happening.
bro. Don't hold your breath. That's
So
just
what
not
are
happening.
they gonna do? 'Cause it's
So
gotta be
what
something
rumor
stupid.
is, and what I've been reading on, and the sources I kind of read, I get it from Dragon Ball Z groups, Facebook groups, Instagram groups I'm in, and they'll send you a link. This is the new information, and I've gotten the same link from all my groups. So that's that right there is showing me it's and then CBR, that's comic book resources, something like that. It's a legitimate
Christian
site.
Broadcast Network.
It's a legitimate site
Sorry.
for all
Jesus
nerdom.
is a superhero to me. You can fucking argue with me all you want.
For all nerdom,
Just saying.
but they're pretty much saying that you remember 73 from Moro?
Yeah.
So he was an android, and he wasn't the original. He was a copy. But he had the angel, because he hit, or Moro hit fucking, what's his face? Miras. He touched
Oh,
Miras, and he absorbed his power.
With his brother.
Yep. And then, so he had God power. But then he ended up blowing up. And when he blew up, he pretty much what happened to Cell. You know how Cell ended up coughing out 7 or 18, and then he blew up type shit. So that's pretty much what happened to Moro. So he spit out. He had absorbed 73 to get more powerful, and he had spit him out. Well, the part of 73 that he spit out had Miras in him. So it was that dead 73 had Miras' powers still in him, and because he was an android, you can access it, type shit. And so the fucking weird guy you see with the weird fucking Harry Potter fucking shit around his head, the green guy, has something to do with creating the original 73. Yeah, yeah. He's like the fucking apprentice to Dr. Sub-Zero.
I thought they were
And
gonna
but what happened was
Yeah, Baby was OG.
Bardock killed his people. Bardock went Orzaru on his
their
planet.
Is that when they did the time warp thing on his ass? Remember when he got sent to that weird ass?
No.
Okay.
This is
Cooler.
this was
Chiller.
actual
Chiller.
Yeah, Frieza's fucking like grandfather.
Yeah.
Shit,
Is it colder or chiller?
It's chiller. It's
Yeah,
chiller.
Chiller or something.
But no, this is actual shit he did under Frieza. So this is shit he did under King Vegeta and under Frieza.
When they sent him to destroy
So this is like in legit timeline. So this was before Frieza blew up the fucking planet type shit. When they were actually going around planet to planet blowing shit up. So he went Ozaru on his people, but he survived. And so now he's trying to get fucking back at. They're setting up to make it look like he's trying to get back at Goku, because he's like you're who kid, because they're spitting image. They're spitting image. So he kind of wants to go at Goku at this point in time, and the way he's gonna do that is with 70, 78, 73, whatever the fuck is Android 78, 73. Yeah.
I wanted to bring back.
But I feel like 73's, because of how powerful he is, he's gonna be like, fuck out of here. He's gonna kill him. He's gonna be like he's gonna pull a Broly, like what Broly did in the first movie to his dad. He just was like,
All they're gonna
snap.
do is he's gonna go to him and he's gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna hurt you, and he's gonna flick him away, and this is gonna be like, oh, you're fucking training, find a new form, and then they're gonna come back and we're gonna find
Mhm.
37 instinct fucking times 2 ultra fucking street fighter.
I hope not. I hope they actually fucking put a cap on it.
Yo, you know what I heard the other day? I don't mean to interrupt. Like, Naruto only got 2 moves. I lost my shit.
Yeah, he
Oh.
does.
I know. And it,
The
it
Shadow
hurt.
Clone and Rasengan.
Yeah,
Yep.
that shit hurt me so bad.
That's
because
it.
I was
No,
like,
he has
hey,
3. He has
got Nazura-
Takno Jutsu.
and he,
That's where he talks to you and makes you a good guy.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your life story. I was a fucking. God
That's
damn,
just
we're
like,
not playing this.
you know how I
Actually,
seen
yeah,
this one
three.
too.
Sexy Jutsu.
Yeah, that's the
4.
Shadow Clone. That's the Shadow Clone.
Well, yeah, but it's called Sexy no Harm, which is completely different. He has
Okay.
the reverse style of it, which is the one that actually wanted to fight with the fucking whole being bitch power or whatever the fuck it was. That's so stupid. I hate the fucking way it ended. Anyway, that fucking stupid move. So he has that move in a variation. So I'll give that one. So there's
Yep.
one. The Shadow Clone, which yes, but the only reason I say Sexy Jutsu one because he has the mixed moves. So yeah, maybe one.
It's a different one.
We'll stick with it. So it's
Well, he knows the substitution jutsu.
Rasengan, that doesn't count. You gotta use that pass. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You gotta use that pass. That, Walk on Water, you shot and
We're talking about his main combos.
Main,
Like if I was playing a game, these are the ones they're gonna
like, see,
fucking
that's
give
what
you.
people don't understand. They're like, you only got 2 moves. Yeah, but you got the Uzumaki Barrage, where he does all the shadow clone, comes up out of the ground, and punches you in the face.
So the jutsu is
The shadow
the
clone. That's
jutsu is
underneath
shadow
the shadow
clone.
clone.
The jutsu itself is the move, but he does something else. So I was like, damn, the dude's right though, because really
He only has 3.
So really,
4.
he only does 3 or 4. Yeah, I was like, this dude's fucking trash, bro.
I mean,
I was like,
Goku's the
how
same
is-
way though.
Yeah, but then you look at fucking like Sasuke, and this
Sasuke's
dude gets
always
every
better.
move in the fucking book.
If
Sasuke,
if
fucking
Naruto
Midori, fucking
if Naruto
Rasengan, or
they have to give that
Naruto.
to him though. Fucking Naruto has plot armor. You have to give Sasuke cool moves.
Yeah, but that
He has
float-
cool
I
moves
guess
to lose
that's-
with.
That's the equivalent to the
Sasuke
Kamehameha
has the
style.
best. Sasuke has the best skill set to lose with.
Yeah, but that's the equivalent to Kamehameha. Think of fucking Vegeta. He has like 37 different shoot. Gallic gun, fucking the beam, the fucking
Yeah.
barrage, all that shit.
Gallic
the
gun,
blow
Final
himself
Flash.
Up, Final Flash. He can blow himself up, all that shit. And Goku literally does the Kamehameha all the time, and he always wins with
Or
it.
the Kai- or the
Spirit Bomb. And then
Kamehameha,
Kaioken just
Spill
powers
Bomb,
up.
and then what's the rush one? Where he comes at you, he hits you, and then he grabs you,
Dragon Fist.
and then he spins you around and sends you to the
hammer
air.
throw. That's that hammer throw. Yeah, he
They always give that one
and
to
then the
Goku.
Dragon Fist.
Yeah.
He does the
Dragon Fist was lit, bro. When the Dragon Fist first came out, bro, that shit was lit.
Nah, 100 times Kamehameha, big bag. When they
The
make
best one, the best one is definitely the one where he fucking hit Kefla in the face with a when he rode on top of her fucking Kai blast, and then hit her in the face with a come.
No one
Out.
thought he was because everybody's like, yo, you can't move when you do that. I'm like, yes, you can. They just don't because
What are you
no
talking
one-
about?
Like when you're powering up the blaster,
Yeah.
you can't move. I'm like, what do you mean you can't move? He's like, I'm like, yeah, if you think about it, Krillin, even Vegeta when he goes to do his like Gallic guns and shit, when they call out their moves, they don't move. They don't move out of the way. They stay in one position and then they shoot their beam.
Yeah.
But if you ever notice, Goku will fucking disappear and then
And
reappear
disappear and
behind
hit you
you
with
and
one.
then shoot you with it.
Yeah.
What makes you think
That's
that
the
they
first one
stay-
you unlocked when you
Yeah.
got Super Saiyan 2 Goku.
Now,
That's the first
you
one.
know
Instant
who made me
transmission,
realize-
Kamehameha.
Yeah, you know who made
Instant
me realize that he didn't
Kamehameha.
have to stand still? Krillin. Krillin used it to propel himself constantly, bro. You ever watch Krillin when he fucking turn around back in the day of Dragon Ball? And fucking
He would
shoot
blast
with the-
himself.
shoot off
Yeah.
the bridge, he would do that shit. And then there was another one that did it too. I can't
Because he
remember.
couldn't fucking fly
Yeah.
at first.
Well, they could
At
fly,
first.
but what it was, it wasn't. He couldn't catch them fast. I think it was
Yeah.
he couldn't catch Tao fast enough or something like that. So
Okay.
or they were doing the contest, and I think one of them where
Yeah,
where they had to
probably.
do the feed, they both had to eat or something like that. They had to catch something, and one of them shot the blast to get a head start. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, that's smart as fuck. Like I would blast my ass off too, and then punch somebody in the face with that or something. But I had noticed that shit. But then, but when he rolled and did that shit though, that shit was slick. I was like, man, I've been waiting for that motherfucker. to do
Naruto
something
knows
like that.
summoning jutsu.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
does.
See,
And
so that
Sage-
makes me mad
Sage
when people say you only
jutsu.
got
Yep.
two, and he
Sage,
does the Sage.
Sage was the shit. It's not the
This
shit
Sage
anymore.
was the
And he
shit.
just
Bro, when he goes six pack,
you guys watch. That's nothing
three
now.
moves, two moves.
He
my
actually got a
ass.
new move. He actually got a new move,
I
bro.
ain't seen
And
new
the Baruto shit,
Yeah.
he got a new move where
No, don't call it Baruto, it's called Naruto GT.
no.
Stop it. That nigga, fuck. I dismiss
This
that
nigga just
motherfucker.
said it's called
That's
Naruto, GT.
bro.
You funny as
I will
hell,
never
bro.
allow someone to call that shit Baruto. I started watching that shit and I was like, yo, I respect this.
That's
It's a fucking
Baruto.
show. And then they started showing me what
They
Naruto
got
can
the-
do now, and I'm like, yo, who the fuck is Baruto? Oh,
They
that's
got
his
the-
son.
the-
Fuck his son.
The new writer, or
Yeah.
sorry, the new writer got fired, and the old Naruto writer is now in charge.
So it's
Well,
shit
and he-
food in times two.
And then Naruto also has chakra GPS jutsu.
Like where he can track you with his
That's part
chakra.
of the-
He can.
And Sage mode, when he stabbed himself with Pain's rod
Yeah.
to find the real Pain,
Yeah.
GPS tracking jutsu. Chakra
He does the same thing
GPS.
with Kawaki.
But
And-
that
and
was
Baruto-
more-
and
that's
Baruto
more his
fucking-
his chakra to whatever.
Yeah, no,
Well,
no,
that's
he's
a
right.
unique jutsu,
He's right
though.
because he
Like,
does it.
Nobody else knows how to do it.
He does it with Kawaki. He does it with
Yeah.
Kawaki.
It's like a
That's
special
in
jutsu.
Baruto. That's the new. That's the.
The new guy.
That's the new shit. He's not a bad guy. He's like he's eventually gonna become a bad guy, but right now he's good.
Is he the fucking?
He's good right now, but eventually, like
Is he the Donzo of them all?
pretty much, like he's gonna turn bad.
Yo,
We don't
did
know
they
how. We
fuck
don't know when.
Donzo up again? I didn't get to watch that. Did
He
Donzo
died.
come back?
Sasuke killed that motherfucker.
No, I heard he come back in this one.
What?
Yeah.
Who? Donzo.
Yeah, the fucking other Hokage. I could have sworn.
He wasn't. Well, he was and wasn't. He was. He was a leader of the Ambu Black Ops. He's the one who taught Ambu, and he had like a bunch of the Sharingan eyes in his body.
Right after the fifth.
He stole a
He
lot
did
of
not steal that.
Sharingan
I
eyes.
know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Because I keep
Sasuke, when
seeing
Sasuke ended him, he
Yep.
ended
I was
him.
gonna say,
Yeah,
'cause I keep
he
seeing
ended him.
people's because people are writing stuff about him fighting
Only person who
Sasuke
came,
with the Rinnegan, and I'm
only
like, he
person
never
who
had a
came,
Rinnegan when
only
he
person who
fought.
came back was Jiraiya.
Jiraiya came back.
Yeah.
They can't do that.
Yeah.
I ain't watching that. Yeah.
No, it's really good. It's really good. It's good. He came back very. He came back. They set it up great. Nah, he's not anymore.
Was it that forbidden?
He's a clone.
Was it a
He's a
forbidden
clone.
jutsu then?
He's a
'Cause I'm not
clone.
watching
He's
it,
a
yeah.
clone. He's a
Oh,
clone.
what is he, a Yamato clone?
No, it's
Yamato's a clone.
it's no.
What? You see,
Orochimaru is a good guy. Orochimaru is a good
I
guy.
know, he's Mizuki's dad.
But no, they brought him back. He's like a clone. They got his DNA and they cloned him. So
So they
he's
Yamato him, yeah.
he's Jiraiya 2.0 is what we've been calling him. You know, memories,
I ain't
moves.
watching that, man.
It's lit, bro. No, bro, it's great. It's very wholesome. Cause it's like
I guess, because it all does come
this
together.
is how this is how it went. This is how it happened. They was fighting. I don't remember. I think they was fighting Jigen. No. Sorry, I had to do that. They was fighting Jigen, or someone. They was fighting one of Jigen's fucking henchmen or something like that. I believe. I'm probably fucking it up. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I don't really know. But they're fighting someone, and next thing you know, like you see something like they pan to like the woods and something's moving fast in the woods. Like they make it seem like something's coming. Yeah. And next you know Naruto's like, hold on, that chakra seems real fucking familiar. He goes, hold on, and Naruto leaves the fight and fucking goes to what the fuck it is, and fucking Jiraiya 2.0 is beating up the person who just fled. So like someone just fled. Someone just fled, and Naruto and Sasuke and fucking Boruto and shit, they were fighting a little henchman. And Jiraiya went and caught him, right? And he's in the middle of fighting shit. He's talking his shit. They're like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, you might not know who I am. I kind of still don't know who I am. But my power is amazing. And Naruto shows up, and he's like, Pervy Sage? Pervy Sage?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And, you know, he's having a little freak out, and Jiraiya fucking mollywops this dude. And then next thing you know, like the ninjas at the village knew about Jiraiya. Like they figured this shit out. They sent him, and you're going to meet Naruto in the field, woo, 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 blah, blah, blah. You beat this guy, then you come back. And they came back, and they're like, what the fuck happened? You know, they explained he's a clone. This is what happened.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's real wholesome. It's really nice. They didn't fuck it up. They didn't fuck up bringing Jiraiya back.
Like,
I will say that.
I cried when Jiraiya died. You
You're
can't
not
just
the
go
only
bring
one,
him
bro.
back.
That's
something I'm
that's my
mourned over.
favorite arc. I don't care. That's my pain. That pain arc. That's
Right,
my
you
favorite
gonna get up, right?
one.
You gonna get up, man. Man,
Like,
he ain't gonna do
bro,
that shit.
Bro,
Jiraiya.
Jiraiya, bro.
Not Pervy
No, bro.
Sage.
Not Pervy Sage, bro.
He said, "Oh shit, you gonna come back, right?"
And then when he was killing him, when he was going ham at first, and then they started jumping his ass, and they started putting them fucking black spears through him.
That's good. Like I don't care what nobody says, bro. When Pain came out, that was like my shit.
He was the biggest, like, bro.
We were playing basketball one day.
Almighty push your ass, bro.
No,
Fuck
this
with
dude,
me.
I'll never forget. Yo, his name is it's Tobias.
Don't dox him, bro. His name is guy I played basketball with.
It's Tobias's dad, but he was cool as shit. You know what I mean? Tobias is Tyree's dad. He's cool as shit, but he's like, God, he had to be like his 40s. But this dude was dunking on everybody. So we were sitting there one day. He's like, yo, we're gonna pick him up. I just moved to Caesarton. My cousin was like, yeah, I'll bring you to the basketball court. And I'm nice at basketball, but I'm not the greatest. But I'm really good at defense.
Okay.
Like, I was made for that shit. So anyway, I'm playing defense. Right, this dude's running down, and I can dunk, but I can't dunk anymore. But the dude at the time, I could dunk. So the dude at the time, he's running down. And he goes to jump. His name is Ian. So he goes to jump up one hand. Yo, bro, smack that bitch. Bow! He's like, what the? I ain't never seen some look on the dude's face.
Great
Yeah,
pickup.
she come
Great pickup.
Yeah,
Hey, hey, good shit. Good shit.
young blood. Good shit, young
Hey,
blood.
where you from?
Yeah, right. And I'm like,
You come down here often?
And my boy runs by me and he's like, yo, shit, you good, bro? And I was like, these niggas will know pain. You know what I mean? And he was like, bro, I fucks with you, bro. Hold on, let's get this shit. Let's run it, dog. Kotsky, let's go.
These
and I was
people
like, yo,
will
I fucks
know
with you.
pain.
So the next thing, this dude dunked on me. He fucking put his nuts all over my face, bro. It was twins, bro. I was like, damn, bro. So he did good, but he was laughing. He was like,
Hey, if you got dunked on, that means You were playing defense.
Yeah, I was playing defense and I didn't do too well. That dude
Funny.
had
Well,
his arm span was ridiculous.
yeah, the pain arc was the shit. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he
Hey,
got
that
rid of
was
the
my
whole
favorite
fucking,
save, bro.
he fucked the whole village up, bro. And then when he
And
had
one move,
yeah,
almighty
when he
push,
boom,
whole
whole
town,
town gone.
Leaf Village.
And then when he
just
had
erased.
Bro,
fucking,
when
he had Naruto on, he had Naruto bitch the fuck out, and then with Hanada, yeah,
when
That
I
was
got
another
down
moment
there,
I
wow.
cried, dude.
Naruto's sitting there watching
Teared
him.
up.
That man
Just
said,
like-
"You done killed my future wife."
I'm going straight to 8 Tails.
Yeah, he said,
Boom.
I'm skipping 5, 6, and 7.
But
and going
with
straight to
Naruto's new mode, what's the nine-tailed demon called?
Kurama.
Kurama gives him all of his power.
Yeah, because he got it back from his dad.
He gives it all 100%. Not you know how usually it's like you get 50%.
Like 80 or 50,
You know,
he gets 100
100%, and it's supposed to kill him.
Yeah, because his body can't.
But he got beat up. He got beat out of his no, it was a one for all. So him and Kurama had a talk, and Naruto's talking to Kurama like, oh man, we're gonna die. I'm not strong enough, but I'm the Hokage. I have to go in. I have to fight. You know, at this moment I have to die in my shield. But either way, he's like, there's nothing I can do. I know I'm gonna die. And Kurama was like, so we're at our last. You know, we're gonna die no matter what we do. Yeah. Okay, I got a mode for us. You know, I'm gonna give you all the power. You get all the powers, but you're gonna die. He's like, why haven't you told me about this before? He was like, because there's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from this. There's no,
But
sustain the
Naruto's
power.
natural genealogy from his parents is super fast healing.
Yeah, but
Like
this
that's his special ninjutsu.
this Kamara. He said, you're dead.
Yeah,
You're dying.
Like, that's why his mother didn't
And
survive.
at this point, he got his ass beat out of the fucking sage, and Baruto. Yeah, Baruto came in, and he's in the middle of fighting. And
Now,
fucking
see, this is
a bunch
what
of
makes me
bullshit.
mad. Baruto's whole arc is to now Baruto
Surpass his dad.
Yeah, so Baruto is a show that is played in reverse, and I can't see
Yeah,
because in the beginning of Boruto,
it's like one of them black shows.
Yeah.
Someone's getting beat up, and
You get to
bet you wonder how I.
you get you
wonder how I got here.
Funny
Story, yeah, and then
One day my
because
mom
you
met
get to
my
see,
dad.
yeah, you get to see Baruto and Kawaki, the other dude in the beginning,
Yeah.
who he's like,
Yeah.
I will kill all shinobi. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Kawaki. Right now, Baruto and Kawaki, they're pretty much they're brothers because Naruto adopted Kawaki.
Oh,
So
I
at
fucking
this
knew it. I
point,
called it.
they're brothers, and they love each other like brothers,
Yeah.
and
I
they're trying to
called
protect
it.
each other like
It's like
brothers.
JoJo
I said, you know
All-Star.
who's gonna stop it?
That's
Hinata's
like
daughter.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
Kind of Dio type shit.
Yeah.
Dio,
Yeah.
he
It's the
adopted
Dio
Dio,
shit,
and
yeah.
he's like, yeah, we
It's
love
the
each other.
Sasuke Naruto.
Why do I have to kill Dio? Oh, he's so nice guy,
Yeah.
gentleman, but he's
Bro, they said
Yeah.
that the OP JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I hate it because they got this new thing where they're called styles or whatever the fuck they are, or like the gods that come out of them, like it's
Yeah.
manifestation power. Anyway, the main character one, the blonde-haired one, I don't know his name, so I stopped fucking caring about it because there's like too many jokes. There's too many descendants. So anyway, this one has the power to literally undo anything that's done to him and or anything you do to him. So say you're in a fight with him and you end up fucking this dude up. Bam, right back to number one. You're like, what fucking happened?
Like,
It's
you gotta-
oh, you
You
didn't
gotta
do shit
kill
to
him.
me.
You gotta. Your one punch has to be a death
No,
punch.
you can't do that either.
You
It
have
still
to be
doesn't
One
matter.
Punch Man.
You still can't do it. Even if you one punched him, you can undo it.
But doesn't he have to be alive to undo it?
Does he have to
He's always
snap
alive.
his
It wouldn't kill him.
fingers?
The minute that he hit you, his power would kick in and it would undo it. That is how OP
So it's his
it is.
power. It's not him.
I guess, because I don't know the basics. All I'm saying is, so I'm guessing if he gets attacked or if he were to use an attack or do anything, that power kicks in. So-
Saitama
and-
would wreck that
So,
fool.
no, even Saitama would have a hard time because
He's
it
a
would be a
fucking gag
stalemate. It would be a stalemate because they would constantly go one punch, back to normal. One punch, back to normal. One punch, back to normal.
Until you get to serious
I'm like,
punch with
this is
murderous intent.
Back to normal. That's what I'm saying. That's bullshit. So that's why I say I can't stand certain
Saitama will
animes,
always
like-
win, bro.
Yeah, like one
He's a
punch,
gag character.
he will always win. Just
Only
like
person
that JoJo character will always win because his power is made to undo anything that's
Only person who can beat
Definitely.
Saitama is Ariel. The
From
little,
the Little Mermaid?
no, Nick. the little android. The little android. Ariel.
Ariel
Aureli.
or something.
The little android. The little android with the big eyes and
Akira
glasses.
Toriyama's first actual manga that hit big.
She's a gag character. She was in she did some filler episodes in Dragon Ball Z where she worked.
Got the shit beat out
She
of her.
worked Goku. She worked Vegeta.
Yeah.
Like beat they ass,
She
bro.
wears a hat. She got purple hair. She has glasses.
Overalls,
She's
glasses.
like this tall, right? And Vegeta's like, "Who are you?" And Goku's like, "No."
Because
Vegeta.
Goku's already met. They
When he
met
was
when
a
they were
kid.
younger.
When
Yeah.
he was a kid, she beat the shit out of him. They did
Mhm.
a crossover episode of Kira Toriyama's two big.
That was
hits
back when she was
back
really
in the
big.
80s, bro. When
Yeah.
she was bigger than Goku. Then Goku got big. So when Goku got big and they did the same saga of Boo and all that shit, they brought her back.
During Super. Yep.
So they were like, hey,
It was like right after the Black episodes. Right after they got done beating up
well,
Black and
actually,
shit.
they brought her back again when Goku was older, and he met her again, and he forgot who she was.
How have I never
And they
seen
met her.
this?
Well,
Because it's filler.
Yeah,
It's filler episode.
A lot of people won't watch it.
It's
They're
filler.
Like when they meet Vegeta's brother. Like people don't know about Vegeta's brother because it's a filler episode. It's not really
Important.
It's canon, but it's not
It's
important
important.
because he never comes back into play.
Yeah.
But
It's like you always know.
It's so funny because when she comes in, she whoops Goku's ass in the first two, right? She comes in and he sees her and he's like cool with her, but he stays away.
He's like, hey,
what's up? What are
what's
you
up?
doing here?
Whoa, why are you here?
Well,
You want
she's
some
in a
food?
whole universe to herself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's technically a universe of Dragon Ball Z. So she's there, and you know what I mean? The Kais know about her and shit. She's one of the most powerful people in the universe. Even the
Zeno knows about it. Yeah.
about her. You know what I mean?
Super gag. She's super gag.
Yeah. So anyway, she comes down. Well, Vegeta is worried why Kakarot is freaked out at this little girl.
Mhm.
He didn't like it. He's like, all right, this girl's freaking me out, and I can't freak this nigga out. I'll fuck him up. Then
Yeah.
who are you? I'm gonna fuck
He
you
instantly
up.
goes Vegeta. He goes defensive.
Boom, and she
Goes blue, and
he's
she's
like-
excited.
She's like, no.
She ended up like the evil character in her world, like in her comic, took her over. You know, he got control of her and kind of sent her out in the world.
Like Goku Black.
But
Exactly.
but
Or
she
like
ended
baby.
up-
Or like baby.
Yeah, but she ended up getting like amnesia.
Yeah,
She
so
doesn't
she
know
just-
where she's
She
at.
just forgot, and she's just beating people up.
Yeah, so
She's just
Vegeta's
beating people up.
pissed off. So she's reacting to fights. That's all she's reacting to. If
Yeah.
somebody powers up from her, she's gonna fight you.
She's like, "Ooh, you want to fight?
Yeah,
Fight?"
And Goku's like, no, Vegeta, don't. And he runs over and fucking Super Saiyan fucking blue. Boom! And knocks this bitch clean out the fucking
She's
scene,
gone. She's
right?
gone.
And
Out the
and
scene.
and
Knocked her
Vegeta's
4
like-
pages to the
like,
left.
Kakarot, what the fuck is wrong with you, blah, blah. And Kakarot's like,
He's hiding.
like,
He's hiding behind the car.
and
He's like,
what
run,
the fuck?
run,
Yeah, and
run.
He's like, what? She comes flying in with a drop kick. Boom! And kicks Vegeta through like the entire fucking town.
just straight through buildings. Just pow, 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 pow.
And she's like, registered, you know what I mean? Fuck you up. And he's
And
like,
then let's go.
Mario, no. And she fucking coming right at him, bro. And he's
And
like,
Molly Wop almost
He can't
kills
do
this nigga,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, and he's like,
Goku
what
had
the
to step
fuck?
in and try to calm her down. Only thing that got her to calm her down was poop.
Yeah,
Poop.
yeah.
She thought it was hilarious.
She's a gag character, so
Gag
she
character,
laughs
yep.
At like poop. And Krillin
You
is
know,
really
funny
made
sh-
from that
funny
series.
shit.
You know when Krillin's #1 move is? You know why Krillin's one of the baddest, and I didn't realize this till I watched that new shit they showed you. Not even that, not even that solar flare shit. That what he does is, so what he did back in the day is he farted and knocked the nigga the fuck out. Because he knows that this dude already stank. Like this dude was like the stinkiest dude in the world, and Krillin has no nose.
Yeah.
And that was like Goku goes, bro, and Krillin's like, how do I beat this dude? Blah blah. He's like, Krillin, what are you talking about? You don't have a nose. And Krillin's like, oh shit, you're
right.
I don't have a nose.
I don't have to be afraid of
he's
him.
like, I'm not afraid of this dude. This is a big hulking barbarian like, sitting on him, doing the ass pound to him. And Krillin's like, fuck. So he's like, oh, and he's like farting on him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna knock him out. And that's when Goku's going, you can't even smell, Krillin. Why are you worried?
You don't have a fucking
Krillin's
nose.
like, yeah, I'm 11 years old. Fuck this dude. You know what I mean? Fuck this 40-year-old nasty bastard. So he
I'm gonna
gets
beat him up.
Yo, so he gets up, and before he goes to Kamehameha or whatever, flipping or whatever he does,
He like
fucking
farts.
and throws it in his face. Well, Krillin's known for having one of the nastiest farts, which comes from that stupid ass anime because one of the characters did. And they try to play Krillin like that. Well, anyway, I was watching the thing the other day about how when Goku recruited Krillin to fight in a tournament, and I didn't realize how badass Krillin was.
He's not a badass.
Bro, shut your mouth. Even Goku was like, bro, you gotta understand, Krillin. The reason why Roshi respects Krillin, and
He
lets
immediately
him
got
train-
kicked out.
No, why he lets him train is because Krillin has an understanding of what a tournament is and what the rules are. Yeah. So he knew.
He
from
knows
the
how to
gate-
ring people
yeah,
out.
Well, that he knew from the gate.
But you know what? You know what didn't make any sense about that? So you know how you had the first tournament of power between Beerus and his brother,
Yeah.
and or not for Beerus and brother. Well, hold on.
It was.
Hold on, I might need a timeline
It was the two
adjustment.
universes.
So I'm talking about the Fox brothers. I'm talking about no,
That
no,
was
no, no.
the
I'm talking about. Remember when they
preliminary.
fought
That was
the Fox
preliminaries.
three?
Yeah, the 3 foxes. That was the
Was that-
preliminaries.
Oh yeah. The one
So that was
like,
at
bugs, yeah.
that was after they had recruited Krillin, or was that before?
That was before.
That was before.
Right, 'cause they were using-
They don't bring Krillin.
And
'Cause they were
the
using-
tournament.
they were
They use
using,
Piccolo and Gohan that weren't-
And Boo.
or-
Boo was in that one.
Boo, yeah. Because that's when Boo went.
He wasn't fucking sleeping.
Yeah. And then after that, then they
But
bring the
this is
whole-
what I don't. Okay, so this is what I don't understand. Those Fox three, you don't know those three brothers. One of them had poison, where he couldn't see. He couldn't see, and Gohan had to use his senses to find him, figure out where he was, and he fought him with his eyes closed, just based off of senses. What the fuck? Why couldn't he do that with Krillin?
With the solar flare,
Mm-hmm.
because when he enhanced it, it threw off even his senses with his eyes closed. Like it was so bright it
That's
went
okay.
through
Yeah,
his.
Did you hear what Gohan said when he said it?
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
he was like,
"It's
I even,
distorting my
I have my eyes
senses."
closed.
Bro, yeah,
This is
even with
beyond a
my
solar
eyes-
flare.
Yeah, he said, what did you do? He said, that's the 100 times solar flare. He said, bro, that threw everything off so that his taste, touch, sense, everything was the same. He couldn't do anything.
He couldn't
about it.
distinguish what
Yeah,
reality
so
Yeah.
was.
He said it was such a shock, even with his eyes closed, it was like him still seeing that bright ass
Mhm.
light. Yeah, so yeah, that's even with Goku. Even Goku said it. What the fuck? Like, this
Yeah.
is ridiculous. But then Goku.
Fucking 18 handed him some shades. That was lit as fuck.
Yo, and that's what I love about 18.
Because
she
you
did-
know she was out there training the fuck out of Krillin. Like, come on, babe,
well,
make
like
it
I
brighter,
said,
make it brighter.
Like I said, when he's fighting with her and they do that move where they shoot that ball back and forth, that right there shows me that everybody fucking sits on Krillin, but 18 put Vegeta in his fucking place, and he's over here batting a fucking power fucking orb ball back and forth with her at a power level that she's so far surpassed because she's been training. So imagine him now, like Krillin.
Yeah.
Right,
One
that's why I
question-
keep talking about
One
with
question I
Yamcha,
always
bro.
had is, so they made 18 a human, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck does she have unlimited sstamina? Like,
Now
17.
Now she does
like
They
an
it.
forgot
android.
that in the
She-
art.
How does she have those
They
powers?
they
of
but they
android?
forgot that.
No,
in
no,
the-
no, no,
they
no, listen.
forgot that in the
No,
tournament
they
of
didn't.
power.
Now listen, they
Because I thought the same thing.
No,
the
they didn't-
human
they didn't
android
forget it.
18.
Yeah,
didn't
they
forget it.
did.
Think about
Yeah.
this. No, she would be absorbing the like. All right, for instance,
They gave her the same stamina as 17, where she never runs out because she's an android.
she all right. The only reason she never runs out is because think about it. If she was an android turned human, yeah, you're talking about stamina. Her power level as a human and android are the same. She is infinite, bro. She literally is like a Saiyan. She
So
could
she
literally-
got born with Merlin's power of infinity.
That's what I'm saying. She could
Yeah.
literally keep training and never stop. The same way 17 won the tournament. He could wreck everyone in that tournament.
Because he never
False.
runs out of energy.
No, not false.
False.
You think about GT. Who's the final boss that
False.
you fight in GT besides Shenron?
Super 17.
Super 17. You know why? Because Super 17 was an android perfected, just like 18 was
17,
perfected.
17 could not beat everybody. 17 will not be able to beat Jiren. Jiren was the
Well,
only
that's a
person.
fact.
Jiren was the
fact.
only person who could beat everybody.
He'd outsmart him. I'm sorry.
Jiren, no, he wouldn't. If-
Jiren's super
If it was
tough
what,
is
if it was
7.
if it was 1v1 Jiren 17, you got money on 17? If so,
No.
I'm taking your money all day, every day.
I will too.
I'm gonna say if you're gonna say in what like
10
like I
fights,
said-
you might win 0.5 of them.
No, what I'm saying is now you're saying that's where I said that's like the Goku fucking.
Well, you
Rules
said
are
no,
the same.
no.
Rules are
You
the same.
said
Tournament
you.
or
Hold on,
tournament?
hold on. You said out of everybody in the tournament, 17 would be able to beat anybody
In the tournament.
in tournament.
I'm saying in the
Tournament.
tournament.
We can use tournament rules.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
we can use
yeah.
tournament rules.
So I'm saying in the tournament he's winning every time.
You're false. You're getting your ass whooped every time, bro. You might win 0.5. Only reason why did he win, or did he win because of his teammates? So that's like saying I won the Warzone match with you the other day, even though I was dead and jumped out the car and got killed.
It is like saying that. Because it took Frieza, Goku, and 17.
Think about that. That's what I'm saying. See, that's all I'm saying. I see where you're coming. I'm not.
17
discrediting
could
it.
not beat. Oh no.
You guys can. That's fine. That's y'all's opinion. I'm taking 17.
Yeah, you got
every
your own
time.
opinion. You got your
Taking
own opinion.
17 all the time.
You just gonna
bro.
be.
It's
You
like
just
my
gonna.
asshole.
You just
Taking
gonna
17.
Super 17
That's
is a
disgusting.
legendary.
That's what I'm saying. That motherfucker is a beast.
Super
I
You
remember,
think
17.
you think
remember Budokai 3?
hell yeah.
Takashi 3? You remember try fight that
Takashi 3.
I don't remember the
This nigga.
video
Try
games.
fighting that.
You
Try
think
fighting
Super
that motherfucker.
17 could beat Kid Buu?
Yeah, definitely. Hands
think?
down. Yeah.
He's
Really?
absorbing everything.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's
Because
an
Super
android,
Saiyan
bro.
4 Goku is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue at Kaioken, apparently, according to the Super Arc.
No.
Yeah, that's
Or
what
the
they're
Heroes
saying.
Arc.
The Heroes
That's
Arc.
doesn't. That's not canon. You
Oh,
can't.
they're gonna make it canon, bro.
That's not
Well,
canon.
There's a video
You
game.
you
about
can't
it, bro.
you
They're
can't. So
making
what?
it canon.
You
I'm
can't.
telling you.
That's not canon. You can't use those.
It's coming, bro.
You can't use those. I'm
They're
sorry.
gonna put Super Saiyan
I'm just
4 in
saying
there.
Super Saiyan 4 is OP, dude. They're strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Heroes are
And
really
so
fucking
if
incorporated.
Super 17 was handing it to Super Saiyan 4 Goku,
Oh
handing
yeah,
it
that's
to
right.
him,
They were Super Saiyan 4 when they fought
Yeah.
him.
handing it. They
handing it
fused.
to him.
Handing them their ass. They did
Yeah.
win though, fuse, but still handing them their ass for a while.
So yeah, Super 17 is wrecking Kid
Kid Buu.
Buu.
Them separately wrecked the fuck out of Vegeta and fucking Goku. I love
Yeah.
that arc. I hate when people are like, I don't even know what you mean by Super 17. Long hair, buff as
Buff
shit,
shit.
like had a weird
Uh,
ass face pack. You think Supreme's cool now? Watch this nigga. Like that
Suspenders.
motherfucker- That's what I'm saying. He made me want suspenders and an ascot like fucking Fred.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, oh fuck everybody.
Huge
up,
ascot.
bro. I was like, dude. I'll
And
fuck
then what
everybody
about Android 13?
13? No, was that the one with the hat? The trucker?
The trucker.
The trucker.
Who
yeah.
absorbed 14
he was
and 15.
he
he
was
was
the
crazy.
predecessor to 17. I swear to God, he was.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
'Cause
their body
13 was
styles
a
are the
beast,
same.
yeah.
13.
When he went
the
blue and
two-
orange hair.
Yo, I
Yeah.
like the jazz looking.
Yeah.
the
And then he
black-
turned
black
colored.
face one.
The small
turned
dude,
colored.
the short
Who?
dude drinking all the time, who fought Vegeta.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
The little dude with the hat and the glasses. It was real fresh and shit. He used to talk like this. What's up?
Oh, the black guy. Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's
With the
black
big
face.
lips.
Whiskey
With
bottle.
the big lips. That's
Yeah.
blackface to a
Yep.
motherfucker
Yep.
drinking the whole time. Yep.
Yep.
And then Vegeta was like, you're a piece of shit. He's like, man, fuck you, nigga.
And he whooped Vegeta until
did,
Trunks
bro.
stepped in. Yeah.
Trunks ended up fucking buffing up, beating
That was
shit
back
out
when
of him.
Trunks was cold.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what, Future
Vegeta
Trunks.
was-
You don't fuck
wasn't
with Future
shit.
Trunks, bro. Future Trunks goes to his timeline and wrecks shit, and then comes back and helps with fucking Black. You know what I mean? Like that's Future Trunks. Come on. Bro.
Future. That is because you got to think. Future Trunks did a lot, bro.
And then
He beat.
stopped
He
for a
beat.
while. Yeah.
He beat
Cell,
17,
17,
18, Cell,
yeah.
and then he beat Frieza. He
Yeah.
beat Frieza's daddy.
Yep.
He then beat.
When
Who
he
was
came
it?
back and fought Zamasu. Was
Yep.
the
He
fucking
beat
is.
Zamazu.
And then he
Went.
fucking up
Didn't he
Vegeta.
go back and beat Zamazu in his
His
timeline?
timeline again? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You don't like.
He always
Future
comes. He
Trunks
always comes here,
to
beats
help
the
himself,
bad
yeah.
people, beats the bad people, and then goes back to his timeline and beats them again.
Thanks, Dad. Now I'm gonna go home and take everything I learned and beat the shit out of this guy.
Easy peasy, all by myself,
See,
bitch.
now, when
Yeah, I
Trunks
don't need
first came
nobody,
out
so-
after the androids, it was a big moment for me. So I
when he
was
when he
like, they
chopped
put-
when he chopped up when he
like,
chopped
I
up
feel like
Frieza.
the only people who can respect Trunks are the ones who are like, they put time travel in Dragon Ball Z.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegeta's got a son.
I like.
He's a cool looking
I like
badass
Xenoverse.
Super Saiyan that looks like Broly,
then
but
the
isn't
movie-
Broly,
and
but
then the
cooler than
fucking-
Broly with purple hair.
I
The
like
movie
Xenoverse, bro.
where he got his sword against that big ass monster. It's like with the float,
Yeah,
with the flute.
what's his name? I can't
It's like it starts with a G.
And then
It's
you
like
realize when he's a
GHMB.
kid- Yeah, when he's a kid, he has it. And it's like when you see it, because they put that in the fucking. Is it
In the Super?
Super?
Yeah.
when he comes flying
That
with
arc
the
is
sword.
always the same.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, shit, he's got the sword. I'm like, man, that's so crazy seeing his little ass with that sword.
And
'cause
then
it's
and
like-
then Future Trunks gives it to Little Trunks.
Yeah, that's where I see.
Future Trunks gives it to our Trunks.
Yeah, so that's how he gets it down because he doesn't. Our Trunks, the Super Saga Trunks, doesn't have to live the life that he lives. So
Exactly.
He doesn't meet what's his name. So I was
Yeah.
like, how is Trunks gonna get that sword if you were like even in GT? That's why I like GT because he doesn't have it.
Mhm.
And I was like, bet because they didn't follow the Tapir. That's his
Yeah,
name. We
Tapir.
didn't follow the Tapir fucking arc where he fought the dragon and shit. So he doesn't have the sword yet. He just goes on fucking adventures. With his
Yeah.
fucking
Dude, the one-armed Gohan Trunks movie,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
my
that's
favorite
the sad-
Trunks.
That's where I
Mhm.
teared up.
That's
bro.
my favorite
That's sad.
Trunks.
Gohan.
Yeah, when he walks up on Gohan, he's fucking.
And he's
eyes are all
dead.
back of his head.
Yeah, and they're fucking white and rolled
Yeah,
back.
I'm
I'm
like, damn, this is Dragon Ball Z. What the
not
fuck,
my
Dragon Ball Z?
guy.
That's one of my.
Hey.
That's why it's one of my favorites. That, BoJack, because
BoJack.
Gohan murders people,
I like
murders
Janemba,
them.
too.
Yeah.
Janemba.
Janemba?
one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
I don't like Janemba. I never liked
I
Janemba
want
as a
them to
character.
bring him back. They need to bring. He is
Like
Boo
With the
and
big
he's the
jelly
other Boo.
beans.
He's
Yeah,
the other
he was
side of
Boo before Boo was Boo.
Yeah, he's the other side of Boo. Like
he's what Boo
yeah.
wants to be because he's the
He's
carnation of evil.
Evil,
all
he's just
evil,
pure
right?
evil, yeah.
Yeah.
Kid Buu.
And he was strong. It took Gogeta to take him out.
Mhm.
Super Saiyan
It took
Gogeta.
Gogeta inside of his own stomach, wasn't it? His own stomach or something.
No, Gogeta threw a
No, he
Gogeta
threw a
made
rainbow
sparkle,
shit,
a
Is that
a
sparkle
what it
rainbow
was?
fucking yeah,
Distorted the
and
universe.
disintegrated him.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Disintegrated him, yeah, distorted
pretty
the
much
shit.
Hokkaido.
That fucking god,
Hakai.
I hate.
And then did you know Goku used Hakai
Yeah, I heard that. I seen that
in the
one.
manga?
Yeah, I seen that. He does the well.
How to
Anytime,
get so
think
you
about
so
it.
you know
Anytime they go like this,
you know how
and everybody flies away. What is that?
wait
That's
what
Hakai.
what'd you say?
Think about it. When somebody comes down and nothing's used, you don't see no power beams, no nothing, and say Vegeta puts his hand up like this and goes, and somebody flies the fuck away.
That's
What
not
is-
Hakai.
Yeah, that's Hakai.
That's their power.
That's
Like
That's
if I'm
God Key. That's God
That's
Key
not- no, no, no,
punches.
no,
like if I'm flying to you to hit you and you just power up
what
real
is,
quick,
What is Hakai in One Piece?
it's not.
What is Luffy's Hakai?
That's not what.
the same
That's not the
Hakai.
same thing. No, it's a whole different thing.
Hakai is a big purple energy blast
That
destroys
disintegrates you and deletes you from the universe.
stuff. Or
You can't
or
bring
when they
in One
introduced
Piece's
Beerus, when
Hakai,
they
buddy.
introduced Beerus,
Sorry,
he was
that's a whole
holding the
different
egg.
show.
When they said they introduced Hakai,
No,
into
bro. It's
that,
not the same thing.
that's
It's
what
a
I think.
When
it's
they
a delete
introduced
button.
Beerus,
It's a delete
yeah,
button.
when they introduced Beerus and he was talking about his premonition with
It's a
Weezer
delete
right after
button,
he woke
bro.
up,
It's a delete
and he
button.
was eating the food, he was in a chair in his bathrobe, he had that egg in his hand,
Oh,
and he went,
destroys
he
everything.
tapped it with his fingernail, bing, doom, and the egg disintegrated
Yeah,
to ash.
that's Hakai.
That's
Now listen to me.
Disintegration.
Listen to me. You guys are talking about disintegration, yes, but you're going. It's the force. The boom, and
No,
then
it's
yeah.
different.
Listen, did you not say
yeah,
Beerus
he tapped it with his
and the
fingernail.
force disintegrated it?
Yeah.
Did it not?
No,
Stop.
It
That's what
is.
he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is it
it's
not what he's
different
saying?
though. It's different. That's like saying it's like the difference between a fucking.
But those air key punches aren't Hakai.
No, it's just like a
Those
key
are
punch.
air key.
It-
Now,
it's
I
like a Kai.
understand where you're
That's like
saying
a
that-
high-speed
all right,
punch with
now I
air.
understand what
Yeah.
you're saying. The air punches. That's maybe somebody's power coming to you. And hitting
It's
you.
like a push.
But when I tell you that One Piece is Hakai, like when I tell you, like now for instance, if Luffy uses his Hakai on somebody that's regular, like me or you, it's gonna fucking disintegrate them. If he uses
Well, yeah,
on
but-
somebody else, like fucking.
But
using,
if you,
his
I mean,
power.
that's how all the moves are. If you use any of the moves on a regular human, you're gonna fucking
But
blow
this
them
is
up
what
and
I'm saying.
disintegrate them.
When he's saying the dude tapped it. Luffy, when he uses Hakai, would hit you, and it would the thing inside you. That Hakai is the power that is emanated and ends up disintegrating everything because of its power being so fucking forceful. Just like when Beerus does this, the power he emanated from there disintegrated. Just
Yeah,
like
but
if
it's
you
a
stood
certain
next to
type of
Luffy,
power.
You can't withstand his Hakai. You would disintegrate.
It's a certain type of power, though. It's not the same.
I understand.
It's
but
not the same as a push.
I understand, but if you tell me in the next couple of episodes that someone withstands the Hakai, then it's One Piece.
Only person, no, it's
The
different.
I'm not saying it's One Piece. What I'm saying is, if somebody, you're telling me it's the ultimate delete. If I use Hakai, you're gonna get obliterated.
No, Zeno, Grand Zeno has the ultimate
That's he
delete.
don't count. He's godly. That's I don't.
Yeah.
I don't trust
Yeah,
him.
I'm
Grand
talking.
Zeno's
I'm talking
delete,
about. I'm talking about
bye-bye.
for. But that's a he. That I'm talking about the gods. I'm talking about Beerus and the gods of destruction.
Like,
They have a power
the
called
warlords.
them. It's the angels. Them, the Grand Peace, and Zeno have the power to delete, and that power to delete is called a Hakai. Zeno has the ultimate control of the power.
Now I see what you're
Right.
saying.
You
They're
see-
calling the deletion
Hakai. It's a
Okay.
move. It's a move.
Okay.
And
Thank
in the manga,
Yes. Okay.
just like in the manga, Beerus gave Goku the Hakai to kill Zamuza. And in the anime, Beerus kills Zamuza. Beerus Hakai's Zamuza. Right? And that's the only person who could beat Zamuza at the end of the day was Beerus. He had to come in, intervene, and Hakai him. That's
Yeah,
how he killed.
'cause
That's
they
how he
lost.
killed him.
Yeah,
They
'cause
went back in time.
Because
They
Vegito lost and
Yep.
Trunks lost.
They went back in
and they had to
time
call Grand Zeno.
and they pulled up on the Supreme Kais and they were like, "This nigga's a rat.
Yeah,
This
they-
nigga's
they got
he's trying to
beat-
kill you.
they
Look
got
what's
beat
behind
so
this
many
guy."
times and said,
Yeah.
"Look, he's
Look,
about to
look.
poison you."
Yep. They pretty much went back and killed baby Hitler.
Yeah. And
They
were
went
like-
back and they
they're
killed
like,
and
"Oh,
he
how do you
Hakai'd him.
know? Oh, it's too late. And they're like, "Nah, fuck you. We fought you when it was too late.
Yep.
It ain't too
No,
late
it's not.
now.
Let's go.
Oh,
Hakai.
you're playing black. Fuck it. We don't care. You're just not doing this.
Yep.
Listen.
Hakai.
Yeah,
You're gone.
Because Goku
But-
called Grand Zeno when he showed up in the sky, and Grand Zeno was like, "Goodbye,"
Mm-hmm.
and just
And just
they're
got.
gone.
I hate those fucking. You want to talk about gag characters? But then in
God,
in the anime in
Well, what
Super
more could they be?
in the anime and Super, the one of the universes gave the Hakai power to go kill Goku.
Yeah, and
And you
Goku
remember
overcame
Frieza?
it.
No,
Yeah, Frieza
no, he didn't.
overcame it
Frieza overcame
because he
it.
got hit by it.
Yep,
yeah.
he got Frieza got hit by it. He overcame it and put it back into a ball. And fucking Beerus was like, "Throw it away, get rid of it." And Goku was right in front of him, like, "What's going on?" And fucking Frieza was
Frieza
like,
hit Goku with
"You
it.
try it," and threw it to him. And Goku was finna die. He
Yeah.
he was about to get deleted, and Beerus came in and took the energy and fucking threw it off and was like, "This is from
Have you
universe such and
have
such."
you seen what they're trying to say? What's going on with like the grand priest or whatever is fucking like with his dad and shit, the mother of the
Mm-mm.
angels. All right, so they got this whole arc where I mean it's good. I read up.
Is
on
it fan made?
I want to say it is, but I want to say it goes off of the history of
Mhm.
what Akira.
It's like a good
Toriyama-
fan made.
Yeah, so he's trying to enlighten what
It's like a
the back
factual one.
history- Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's like Akira Toriyama's like
He's doing some
cool
prequel
with
shit.
it, yeah. So he's like, yeah, go ahead and expand this in this world, but they tried to bring it back to where, say, the gods of destruction and her time, there was a universe that was locked up. So in 17-1,
Yeah.
the fucking
It brought that
all
universe
the
back?
Universes, you know what I mean? And said, I want all the universes brought back.
One of
It
the
brought
ones came
the
back,
one
yeah.
universe that was total polar opposite to our universe,
Yeah.
the one we watched with
Yeah.
Goku and stuff. So in this universe, Goku's dead. You know what I mean? Or not dead, but in this one he's locked up. So what it is in this universe, after the fact and all this shit happens, and he's going to go train with Whis again. He's flying with Whis, and they feel his power come back right after the 17, which is
Yeah.
the thing. He's like, "Oh, Whis, there's a power I just felt," and Whis instantly understands what it is, and he's like, "No, don't go check that out yet. Like, chill out before you turn around."
Goku was gone.
Gone. Didn't listen. So anyway, Goku gets there. When he gets to this fucking universe, instantly imprisoned. Bam, bam, putting 100,000 chains, locked up, and Goku's like, "Fuck!" It's the first time you ever see Goku snap. Like, "Motherfucker, get me out of these fucking like he's snapping, and then like realizes he can't get out of the chains, and he's like, "I'm sorry." It's like I didn't listen to you. I should listen to you. So anyway, Whis and his brother, Mirrors, whatever.
Yeah.
They're sitting back with the angels and the Grand Priest, and they're sitting there talking, and I forget what they're talking about, but I think it's because the Grand Priest feels something's wrong, and he knew it's like his wife, and he didn't want to say anything to the kids. So anyway, there's a couple
He's
of
like,
angels.
"Mom's home."
Yeah, so a couple of angels pop up, and when they pop up, these other angels, like Whis and shit, don't recognize them. But the
Yeah.
fact that they got in there without anyone sensing them was like, yo, what the fuck, we're godly
Mhm.
creatures. How the fuck are we not sensing all get in here? So they instantly go to try to fight, and the dad's like, "No, chill. You know what I mean? Don't hurt your brothers and sisters."
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean brothers and sisters? Who the fuck are these people? And then you hear someone talking, but then you see this Frieza figure come down. Frieza starts talking this crazy shit, and you're like, "Who the fuck is that?" But he's wearing Beerus' fucking God of Destruction on.
Yeah.
So what happened in this universe is when Goku went to fight Frieza, Frieza ended up training and fucking Goku up. And
Okay.
on top of fucking Goku up, when Frieza trains, Frieza is one of the strongest beings in the universe.
He kept trying. He
was
fucked
told
up.
not to fight Beerus by his father when he was younger, but that was because they don't train.
Yeah.
When he trained and fought Beerus, he destroyed Beerus. Became God of Destruction, wiped out all the Saiyans, ended up with the Angel's mother, and the mother is like against the father. So anyway, there's only a couple pages into that, and it stops at like them talking shit to like
The other guys in
the
instructions.
priestess and shit. Yeah, and at that, then Goku being trapped, and then it's like, well, it's more on like next chapter shit. So I'm wondering where they go with it, but I was like, damn, bro, that'd be dope. Like, what if Frieza did train? Like,
He'd be
he would be
one of the
stronger
most
than
powerful.
everyone in
Yeah.
that fucking those. Like, he wouldn't have to worry.
Like
about
if you
that
know
whole, that
if
whole,
Whis was like, Vegeta, you're fucking not powerful enough by, and
Yeah.
took Frieza
this
and
would
Goku,
be a totally different story. I'm telling you, yeah. Like I would.
he'd be
love
the
to see-
strongest.
Yeah, he would make Goku have to fight each other constantly to see who would be strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they
Mhm.
have to keep getting one up on each other.
Yeah.
Not really, because Frieza.
I feel like
only
Frieza
trained-
would pass him
Yeah, because Goku trained an entire lifetime, and
And
Frieza
got-
trained 6 months.
and
never
got to
fought.
where he
Got
was.
to a good point, but that's what I'm saying. Even though
I feel like
Goku
Goku would
also
pass,
is-
or
yeah.
Frieza would pass him.
I feel like Goku would just keep constantly keeping up because Goku's the type that will, like, even though you always get one up on him, he's going to keep up with you.
Like
say,
Frieza,
yeah, say Frieza
Frieza
gets
would
transformed,
Goku
he's
would
going
become
to
the
get a
new
new
Vegeta.
form in there. Yeah, he'll be
So
like,
Goku
he
will
would
become
be
the new
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Yeah, he would be
and-
like, oh, I'm about to kill you, and then Goku would be like, not this time, and then it would be a stalemate. But yet Frieza,
And then Frieza would become. Frieza's like, all right, you know, you stalemated me, but you know I'm stronger. Than
Yeah,
you, right?
yeah, and you give me
know
worthwhile.
I'm
No
stronger
one
than
else
you.
is gonna give me this.
Give me
fight,
4 more
so I'll do it.
days.
Yeah.
I'm stronger than you. New form.
And I mean, if you think about it, that's pretty much what they were doing in the Tournament Power. They were like,
Yeah.
here, let's fucking team up these three instead of Broly and see what happens. You know what I mean? Because when they brought Broly in the Tournament Power, what the fuck was gonna happen? He would have fucking destroyed everyone.
Yeah.
I would have been.
He
like,
probably
this
would have
is
got.
stupid.
He probably would have got fucking Hakai. He probably would have
Yeah,
got.
they would have had to.
Zeno would have
They'd
kicked
been
him
like,
out.
this is too much. Yeah, we're done.
He would have started
Yeah.
destroying shit.
Yeah, I'd like to see Broly versus Jiren. You know.
That's what I thought they were
Yeah.
going to do. I thought they were going to, when they brought out the Broly movie, I thought they were going to bring the Tournament Power in. And
Well, the
you can't win this.
the
let's
Broly
bring in
movie,
Broly.
the Broly movie was after Tournament Powder.
It was.
It was, but that's no. That movie came out. The Tournament of Power was still going on after. him.
No,
No,
no.
I had that movie, and they were
No.
still fighting whatever the Tournament of Power shit was doing.
Yeah, but just because they're still fighting on anime doesn't mean it's still happening.
Now you're talking to manga, right?
Well, it's the same thing.
Now this is what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying is, manga. All I'm saying is, when I watched the Broly movie, the Tournament of Power was still going on the episodes on TV, correct?
Yeah, but that's not the.
In the manga, yes, it was already over with.
Yeah.
But what
So
I'm
it came
saying
after. Timeline wise, if you look at the Dragon Ball Z timeline wise, it came after. Why? Because the timeline goes off of the manga.
No, because then he would have done Ultra Instinct when he fought Broly, didn't he?
I feel like
No, he didn't.
Gogeta went. No, he couldn't get pressed there. I'm telling you, it came after. I'm telling you. You want me to look it up?
I know that
It came after.
because I bought the movie when it was available. I bought it after.
It
Super.
come after. It came out after the manga. After the arc finished. The arc is what you go by. You know, you don't go by the anime because we get the anime so late. You go by the manga and the arc. It's just like One Piece's timeline is way further along than the anime.
Well, no, I'll tell you this: One Piece's timeline, their movies skip in between. So, say if you're already,
I'm just talking about the. I'm talking
No,
about
I see what
you
you're
know.
saying. So but think about it. Even with Dragon Ball Z. So if I watch Dragon Ball Z and you watch The Tree of Might and you watch,
Well, you
what
got to
is
talk
the-
about canon stuff.
No,
Lord
that is
Slug.
canon. That is canon. Lord Slug, Tree of Might, and shit like that. What is the one movie that came out, but it was already like they were on there. What was the one? You're there. Why the fuck is this movie out? And they're not even on fucking. It was a cooler one.
Oh,
They were already, or no,
Cooler.
they weren't Namek. They were fighting on the Android. But a cooler movie came out, and
Yeah.
it was showing you what happened in between. But
Mhm.
yet, I was like, damn, dude, he's going like Super Saiyan, fucking, you know what I mean, ascended right here because he does. You know what I mean? He's already controlled Super Saiyan. He can go for more than 30 seconds. It's ascended. It's not 2 like I thought it was. It was just him learning how to control it better. And then what made me even madder was actually, yeah. See now, see, hold on. When
Broly
he
takes-
fought Cooler. He fought Cooler on Earth, right?
Yep.
He came back from whatchamadick, right?
What's
When he
Dick?
did the instant transmission.
Yeah.
But yet we didn't even see instant transmission yet on the TV show.
Yeah.
It was
It's
just
scattered.
that movie.
Because it
came
wasn't.
out, remember?
It wasn't canon.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
It's
so
very scattered.
that's
It's-
what I'm
And
saying.
Broly's not canon.
you got-
the new Broly
Broly's
movie
not.
was.
You got to look at
canon.
what's canon and what's not.
Yeah,
That's
the
how
new
you.
Broly's not canon.
That's
I will
why
say
there
The new
was no
Broly is
Ultra
canon.
Instinct.
that. Is
That's
he?
why there's no.
The old
Ultra
Broly is not canon. The new Broly's canon.
I
And
thought
then
the
look.
new one wasn't.
See, it says Broly takes place directly after Tournament of Power. DBZ Broly takes place sometime after Tournament of Power saga. During the movie, there is a mention of the fighters Goku fought in the tournament, and because of the tournament, he is motivated to get even stronger.
I feel like he would have Ultra Instinct though. Never would
He
have
can't.
a problem.
He can't go Ultra Instinct.
He's not.
It wasn't
he
mastered at
doesn't
the
know how
time.
to do it.
He only reason why he
Like it's correct.
only
Yeah,
reason why
exactly.
he,
I know. In his
and
life, he
Broly
got
definitely-
threatened.
it's not
Yeah.
just his life. It's not just his life.
It's his
It's the
friends.
universe.
Yeah, yeah.
His
Broly did that. That's what I'm. This is why
I
I say
know.
I
Whis
hate
woulda-
Dragon Ball Z.
they would have killed Broly before he could have like
They're
the
releasing
god
Reese
of,
and them, they're not
no
allowed to,
no
yeah,
listen
You're right.
the god of
Because they're not
destruction
supposed to.
Beerus would have killed Broly before
He didn't take.
he
He didn't.
wrecked-
Why didn't he take into account
we
Frieza? Why didn't he whoop Frieza? It's
Why
not
didn't-
his problem.
He's been running around destroying
Golden
multiple
Frieza.
fucking-
Golden Frieza come back.
Oh,
to
because
fight
he's
Goku
not-
And Whis and Beerus are just sat there and
Because
like, I'm
he's-
not getting into it.
he's not a
Yeah.
he's not a big he's not
He was. He killed
he
Goku.
no he's
He
not
sure did.
he's
Beat him
not,
right through the heart.
so Frieza
Nah,
Like
maybe
Frieza. It's not. It's not the bigger threat. It's the crazier. Frieza is not crazy, and he's not gonna just destroy half of the universe for no fucking reason. It's like the difference between Frieza and Kid. It's like the difference between Super Buu and Kid Buu. You know, Kid Buu is destructive. He's chaotic. That's what Broly is. You know, Broly when he goes legendary Super Saiyan, you can't get to him.
But
There's
this
no
Broly
thinking. There's
was
no
smart.
stopping.
I didn't like that. He had fucking sense. He talked to you. He even said he was gonna fuck his wife. He's like, I'm gonna fuck your wife. I mean, he didn't. But
What?
you
What the
never
fuck are you
seen that
talking
joke? Oh my
What?
god. You don't
No,
see that joke?
Broly wanted to fuck that little
The
alien.
little
girl.
alien green girl.
Yeah.
But
no,
the
this is
first
what I'm saying.
Broly
Well,
was
she wanted to
the
fuck
first
him.
Broly
You ever
was
seen the-
smart too though. When he was a king, he was a prince.
Well, not really.
Yeah, he
fucking
was smart.
manipulated. Not
Well,
once you took
he's always
the-
manipulated.
Once you took
He was
no,
definitely a beta. He was
once-
definitely a
yeah,
beta, but he was
once
smart.
You took the thing off when his dad had it on him when the first Broly, he
Mhm.
was mindless. There was no.
But once you snapped it off, he was like Kakarot.
Yeah, well, no, like even when Broly snapped out, became the legendary Broly. He had one thing: Kakarot, because of the thing that like when he left in the pod and shit, and the fact that he wanted to fight everything and anything. He was mindless and he was just an idiot and do that. This Broly actually was articulate and made me mad because this Broly would be like he would talk shit to you and fuck you up. And
He was
then-
like, "Are you gonna be?
That's what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying.
want to sexually harass her?
There wasn't,
I'll
this
fuck you
Broly
up."
wasn't just destroy, like he was. Yes, he would go nuts, but he was.
I feel like-
articulately
I feel
going
like that's
nuts.
based on the difference between Broly sitting around and hearing Kakarot scream all his for
That's
fucking
what I'm saying. They
weeks
gave
on
him a
weeks.
different
They gave him a different.
upbringing.
They
Yeah,
gave him a
like-
different backstory.
Yeah, so that's and this Broly was like they used him, but in the same sense, he knew what he was. You know what I mean? It wasn't. Like,
He was more friendly. He was more friendly.
Yeah, and they didn't fake some planet where he lived and became a prince. He traveled from place to place. So, and the only thing he had was his dad. And then when Frieza was
He
like,
didn't really
"Hey,"
travel. He didn't travel. They got stuck on that one fucking deserted planet. King Vegeta sent Broly to that fucked up planet. And,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
his
yeah.
dad chased after him.
Well, no. Once they chased after him, he got on that planet. Him and Broly went from different planets. But
No.
they didn't. They
No,
didn't
they
stay on
stayed
that
there.
planet
They
forever.
stayed there. They
Did
stayed
they?
on
And
it.
then
Yep.
they just ended up on
Because the
Earth.
ship got fucked up.
Then how'd they end up on Earth?
Frieza went and got him.
Yeah, Frieza
Oh,
found him.
yeah.
Remember, they were looking for strong people, and they
That's
landed on the
right,
power.
yeah.
They landed on the
They
planet.
found the power, so
No,
they-
yeah, they landed on the planet, and they were like, "Oh, well, this power source is just this
They
fucking
seen it
thing,
with the fucking-
this beast chasing after us." And
they
then Broly
seen it
came and
fucking
fucking went
thing.
crazy.
They're like, what the
That's
fuck?
old Saiyan armor.
Yeah, I forgot about. I gotta watch that again. I forgot about that. But see, that makes me mad because no, I'm sorry, you can't tell me that takes place after.
It takes place
Power.
after.
And
What do you
then
mean?
I know, but you can't tell me that.
It's
I
the arc,
understand.
bro. It's the arc. It's the manga. The timeline does not go
This
off
is
of
what
the
I'm
anime.
going to say to you, I'm sorry. If you're going to now, let me say this to you right now. If you're going to watch the next bits of Dragon Ball Z, if Goku goes Ultra Instinct when he wants to,
Now he can because he mastered it.
now let me explain this. to you.
Fucker.
You're
I'm
telling
hungry.
Fuck. There's been
You're
a
telling
whole
me-
arc ever since Tournament of Power.
I know, but you're telling me this is after the Tournament of Power, so
Yeah.
there has to be a whole arc after. So when Broly, this is directly after.
This is directly. So it's like this: Tournament of Power. Right. I'm going timeline for you. Tournament of Power. Broly movie, new arc, and in that new arc, at the end of it it's Moro, and at the end of it, he can now control MI. Yeah, he can. He's mastered Ultra Instinct. During the Broly movie, he just knew he could do it, but didn't know how to do it.
Like in the Broly movie, if he was getting his ass handed to him, he would.
He wasn't the
Why would
the
he?
threat wasn't big enough.
He's fucking Goku. He
The
doesn't
threat
lose.
I had the same thought.
That's what I'm saying. I understand where you're coming from, but
The
it's
threat's
like,
not big enough.
that's where
It's
the
something that's
writers-
triggered.
That's where the writers trigger me, though. That triggers me. It's like, bro, there's a plot hole right there. 'Cause
He
now
hadn't
you're
learned it yet. He hadn't learned it yet.
Oh man.
It's just like how he had to go. He had to go refine Super Saiyan after Namek.
I knew that Broly movie came after Tournament of Power.
Yeah.
He did UI, and I thought he was gonna go UI in the Broly movie. That's what my expectation was. Going into it, I already had that expectation. When he didn't, I was like, oh, that surprised me.
Well,
They
they
fused instead
they
of
made
going
it kind of
into
clear that he couldn't control it in Tournament of Power.
Not really, because
No, they did. At the end,
they were like,
They were like,
oh,
"Why don't?"
Beerus got that cheesy smile, and it's like,
Beerus,
what
He's
is
like, he's
what a
unlocked it.
surprising mortal. He's
Beerus-
mastered it.
Yeah, Beerus.
He
Because
didn't say he mastered it, he
we
said he
finally said
unlocked it.
yes, this is mastered. No, because he
No.
unlocked Ultra like 5 times
Yeah,
in
he
the
did
series.
it with Beerus training.
Yeah.
Beerus knew. That's why Beerus was like freaking out. But he knew if it was coming down to it, there was still something that Goku
Yeah,
was
'cause-
going to do. That's why Beerus never.
Or
really,
the
like,
fact that Roshi has UI.
Now I won't say he has UI,
That's-
but I'll say yes. I do believe
The technique
Roshi
of
has
God, bro.
something
It's
on
literally
that, yeah.
Roshi was in the middle fighting, and it was in the manga. He was doing the same shit UI does, where he's moving around. You know, it's a bunch of bodies around his punches. He's moving, and fucking Beerus, Whis are like, it's the technique of the gods.
Yeah, but
And then later in the fucking series, the technique of the gods ends up being Ultra
UI.
Instinct.
But the only difference is with
He's not as strong.
Immortal and with Immortal and someone like Goku or a saying with the battle prowess doing it, it's inherent to where Roshi is 130 some years old.
Oh, he's like 400 some years old,
and
actually.
it took this nigga that long to probably
Mhm.
learn that. Where Goku, yes, he's probably
figured it out in
he's
like
60
40
or
years.
80 years. You know what I mean? Granted, with the time skips and shit, he's younger, but this nigga is like, yeah, he learned it within battle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not even like mastering it through forms like he.
Because
finally
Tournament
was
of
getting
Power
it
was
with,
only like 25
well,
minutes.
Yeah, it was only a blink of an eye to most people.
Mhm.
It lasted a couple months, but it was a blink of an eye. Really, it was 25 minutes.
It was.
It's like hyperbolic commentary. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. So I understand that, but yeah, you're getting hungry. I'm out.
All right, guys, starting to nerd you out.
Yeah,
You know
we
what it
definitely
is.
ranted on that one.
That
But,
was a long
fuck.
DBZ podcast.
You guys have a great night, man. You know, we gonna get up out of here.
I'm out.
Peace.
Later.
I'm out.
Later, Vader.